Hello, hello. One's and only here. Playing some Long Dark, and yes, the title is correct. We are doing Outer Loper again. Hey, Edinburgh, good to see ya. Yes, we're doing more Outer Loper. Stasia, hello. Oh, what a nice surprise. Good to see ya. I think I may have heard it's a day off today for you, potentially. Well, very cool. Or at least good to see ya if you are off. Very nice. Yes, so we're doing another Outer Loper. It is a day off. Well, I hope you're resting up, taking it easy. Hey, too, good to see ya. Martha, hello. I haven't seen any vids yet, Marta. You can post it up if you want, and I'll share it with chat. Oh, you got Phasmo yet, Anastasia? Ooh. Well, can we play soon? Let me know. Maybe we can work something out. Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, well, I'll have to look for it. Or Took, yeah. If you know the links, send them my way. Hey, Fenris, good to see you. All right, folks. So we didn't have enough Outer Loper marksmen. We need more. And you know what? It was a win. We got to 100 days. We got to 50 days. It wasn't perfect. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's just check this out first. Let's just check out this link here. Whoa. Gee whiz, that was serious. Can we play that again? I hardly saw what happened.
I gotta get out of here. Oh my god. No. No.
Yikes. My goodness. Spooky. New Astrid lines incoming. Oh, I didn't even think of it. Aw, Fenris, that sucks. Okay, so obviously you can hear it but not see it. So this should be interesting. Do I want to play it? It looks spooky. It does look spooky, folks. Oh my goodness. Well, we got some time to kill. What do we have? Wait, when is it coming out? Holy smokes, is it coming out like tomorrow? What? 29th, 2 days. Okay, Thursday. Oh, well, I'm hardly going to be sink my teeth into this challenge because obviously I'm going to step out of whatever I'm doing to play Dark Walker. You better believe it. The 29th at 6 p.m. Is that PST? Interesting. Okay. All right, folks, let's just jump into it. I don't want to procrastinate. We're going to do a new Interloper. We're going to confirm. We're going to go in as Astrid. Oh, goodness. We know we want cold fusion, but what else do we want? Maybe efficient machine? That could be useful. But then I won't have Firemaster. 6 p.m. PST. Hey, JF, good to see ya. All right. I don't know. I like Firemaster. It's such a crutch, though. No. Astrid, wait, are you, Martha, talking about me or Joey? Because my characters are fine. I just finished my last challenge. We got to 100 days. It's 2 a.m. for you? Oh, no. 6 p.m. It's 9 p.m. for you. You should be home? Oh, very cool. Here, do you want to just watch it, my hire? Let's do it.
No.
Outer Loper Marksman? No, we finished that one. So no spoilers, but yeah, we limped to the finish line. Hey, Hawkeye, good to see you. 6th attempt. Yes, so now we are starting a new version. So feel free to hit exclamation point challenge and you'll know what we're up to here. We're just about to start. Brand new run. I'm just procrastinating. But good to see you all. Thank you for being here, Hawkeye. I think I'm going with Firemaster. Yeah, thank you. We did it on, what was it? Sunday. Sunday we beat it, I think. Yeah, Sunday. All right, let's just do it. I hate messing with Tinder. It's such a pain in the butt. You know the plane crash cave? Yep. Efficient machine. Well, that's what I was thinking. Because I didn't really run well fed much on the last challenge. So this would actually help a lot. But it's Firemaster is just so good. You know, 85% chance base start, I think, for like a stick and a match. It's just too good. Yeah, exactly. You get the extra time to I'm gonna just go for it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's it. So the differences are noticeable. We must maintain 100% accuracy with the bow, and we cannot shoot at rabbits, and we're not allowed to use the secret cave in Milton Basin. Survive 50 days and make 50 hits. Oh, Fenris, that sucks. Yeah, 100% Duke. Can't miss. I can't miss a shot. And it's Outer Loper, folks. Here we go. I know, it's stupid. It's brutal, but we'll try our best. Here we go, folks. How long can we survive? Oh, we got a waterfall spawn. Is it Hush River or where else would it be? Where are we, Jonas? Oh, we're at the Muskeg. Oh, goodness. Okay, the question is, we grab the stem first, right? Can we see through here? First thing we do is go into the cave. Okay. So the plan is to go through here, Marsh Ridge, grab the stem, and then we're gonna go and make our way to Bleak Inlet. And this is similar to the last spawn we had where we succeeded, but we're a little further away from the forage. But we start with the stem at least, so that's something. We're heading to our bedroll, folks. Shoot, what time of day is it? Okay, it's a good spawn. We got the good spawn. It's good enough. I got no excuses. I'm sure you can't see anything. I can hardly see. It was brutal but hilarious. Well, that's entertainment, right? So folks, if I miss any shots with my bow, I'm over and the challenge is done. I gotta make 50 hits. So that's why the challenge is survive 50 days and make 50 hits. So it could take me longer than 50 days to complete it, but I gotta do both of those. Hey Dunka, I just had all the best food experience, combined a chicken sandwich and a double cheeseburger. It reminds me, we used to make all sorts of concoctions like that, and give them funny names. But that was the go-to move back in my my time at McDonald's. Game over. Yeah, game over. What's the time of day? It's coming into the evening. Just perfect timing. Okay, so let's hustle. Oh no, Astrid, hurry. So basically we want to get to the forge with some amount of teas to build. That would be ideal if we can build teas at the forge. Early matches? What? Oh, folks, we got it. We got it. Easy. Best decision I made was coming down here. Okay, game over, folks. Basically, we just won the challenge, right? I call it the battle royale with cheese. Nice. Yeah, free matches, hype indeed. That's a good start. It's a good start. No moose either to ruin my day. No birch tea though either. Streamer loot, yeah. Well, we still have to get past like at least 2 wolves. So this is the thing. What do? Do I stop and make a fire? Or do I just push and try to sneak? Sneaky sneak. Alright, we got enough. Let's just grab sticks and go. Yeah, wondering where you're gonna find that hacksaw? Well, maybe at the Muskeg, if I'm lucky. At the forge. It could be there. If it's not there, where else can it be? Maybe at Timberwolf Mountain at the summit. It can be at a high blind, I think it's called here, nearby. So that blind on the ice is worth checking. Okay, so we got a wolf right there. Shoot. Where's the blind? You know, it's worth checking because it could have a hacksaw for me. But again, it's just I get so nervous with the wolves I can't defend myself right now. I got a rock. Hey, Markors. Good to see ya. Just saying hello before I dive into my current TLD run. Saw a bunch of luminaries in here. Decided to bask in the glow. Aw, that's lovely. Well, good to see you, Markors, and hope your runs are going well. We just started a brand new Interloper. So I'm in the tense times of a new run. But I think it's a good spawn. I really have good hope. We already got matches. Free matches right at the stim. Start a quick fire. I thought that's a thought, Hawkeye, but I think I'll do it if a wolf is coming at me. That will be the plan. If a wolf sparks at me, I'll start and make a fire. And I've got the level 3 fire starting, so I don't even need tinder. But I'm also thinking I should check that blind. I should. Heard something.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Did you... Oh, I got it, Mark Wars. Yeah, I finished. So this is a new Interloper. Hey, Miss Hellcat. And feel free to hit ! challenge. And you'll find out we're doing it bigger and badder this time. So no secret cave allowed. I'm not allowed to shoot at bunnies. And I gotta get 100% accuracy. If I miss, it's game over. Okay, where's that blind? Shouldn't I be able to see it? Uh-oh. Maybe I got turned around. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me once. Hey, thanks for showing up, Miss Hellcat. I appreciate that too. So it was a success. Yeah, we basically limped to the finish line, Mark Wars. It was pretty dicey because the bedroll got ruined late game. Like on day, I think what it was at maybe like 85 around there. So it was just like we had to live in Milton Basin in the snow shelter. That was the only play we had. I know I'm getting cold, but we need a few meals here early. Sorry, I missed 8 ball. Yeah, folks, I appreciate all the chat. I am a little behind though. Okay, no hacksaw, but we got an archery book. Okay, so now we go to forge. And we're gonna have a fire there. Hey, Diurnels, good to see you. It's called the blind. Yeah, well, it was camouflage. Like I was looking, but I think because of the trees in the backdrop, I just glossed over it. Glossed right over it. I asked if you're going to improve your pants. I may, but I've been preparing. I've been preparing with Phasmophobia. So Phasmo has got me in the zone, so to speak. Uh-oh, there's a wolf there. Let's not run. You're definitely... Yeah, the blind worked. The blind did its job. What time is it in game? It's just starting to be evening. But the Darkwalker challenge starts... Oh, that's not a stick. It starts on Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. For me, at least. Whatever time that is in your time zones, I do not know. Alright, folks. Onwards to the forge. Let's go. We'll take some damage, but it's fine. I might even sleep. No, let's not. We'll sleep when we get our bedroll. The thing is, though, I could sleep at the forge, especially if we're having a fire. But I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel. I'll be saving 4 or 5 coal. And we'll save that coal at the forge for when we have our forge run. So I can't waste it. Interland put out a small dark... Yeah, we actually watched it, Direnel's at the beginning of stream before I started this run. So it's pretty, sounds pretty horrifying. Like they said, they are shooting for a horror vibe on this one. They're leaning into the horror genre a lot more than they have in the past. So it should be interesting. Phasmo gained legendary status as soon as you introduced Pickwick. I know, exactly. Yeah, Phasmo was so much fun. We played last night with friends and many spooks were had. Yeah, it's a neat game. Very unique game. Okay, but when Darkwalker hits, we're going to be focusing on Darkwalker, that's for sure. Bear snipes moments from comfort. Well, I was worried that there's going to be a bear where that train was, because I've seen him near there, and that's... I saw the bones too at the blind. Okay, there's the wolf there. So, not an ideal spot for me. I guess I could go inside. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up a couple more stones probably if I want to actually sneak by him. Dang. I don't like it. I don't like my odds here. By the ones Raf said on Twitter, they will consider making Darkwalker permanent. Oh, so it's a challenge mode. That's neat. Why wouldn't they? Like, how is it not going to be popular? I'm sure it will have a good good reception. It sounds like a neat event. It might be a little challenging, which could deter some people, but I'm excited to try it for sure. I hope it's optional. I love TLD, but not sure about introducing paranormal ideas. Yeah. Uh-oh. That way, Mr. Wolf. I don't want to get in a wolf fight on day one, so let's go ahead and waste that last stone. Hopefully he sees it. Yep. I know where all the saplings are, at least. Yeah, challenge mode. Nice. Why wouldn't they? But again, like, maybe people will be moaning and groaning about it, so... He also mentioned that they won't ever add this kind of stuff to the main game. Yeah. Hey, Summer, good to see ya. Summer, we just started a brand new challenge, but it's very similar to the last one. That's right, another Outerloper. We didn't have enough punishment. This is Outerloper, but hard mode Outerloper. But we got a good spawn. You know, we're at the forge and we're about to grab our second box of matches, and that's pretty neat. Oh, combat boots. Hey, Stasia. Thank you for the cheer. I love new starts on Loper. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Okay, we're allowed that one. Let's quickly put our new boots on. What an upgrade. What an upgrade, folks. Do we have accelerant in here? I think only if you break down a box. Oh! Do we have accelerant? Do we have accelerant? Ask and you shall receive, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Does it get any better? What's our temps at? Oh yeah, we're gonna be warm. Okay, let's just quickly loot
I can use this.
while we're getting water going. Oh, there's some accelerant right there. I didn't even see it. Hey, thank you for following. Chonki, good to see you. Welcome to the Grim Gang. Sorry if I butchered that name.
Damn, I'm freezing.
I think we should chill here for like 2 seconds. Whoa, deers. What are you doing? Grab our dinner. And let's go outside. After this water's boiled. Oh, you know what we need to do? I totally forgot about. This is good. Chorin. Mushrooms. You're warming up some instant pot chili? Darnells, that's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I actually made it yesterday. And yeah. I'm loving leftovers of it. It even gets better. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Darnells, I also make this cashew cream. If you saw the cooking VOD, I made it on that. But that's what I put in the chili to sort of, it's sort of like almost like a sour cream, I guess. All right, let's make more water, and then we're gonna go outside. Oh, let's grab a torch before we forget. Oh, come on, give me a torch that I can actually care about. All right, well, either way, it's something. You'll just reach your arm through here. So is that 29? Hey Sarah, good to see ya. How you doing? Always better the next day. Yeah, totally. Chili or like stews, soups even. Definitely improve with a little time in the fridge. Okay, 30 something. I already forgot the first numbers, so we just gotta get it. Just gotta get it. 29, 30 something. Wolves howling. Alright. Mackinac? Ragged vest. Well, it's a vest. It's cloth. Let's not complain. Look at us. Look at us. Looking good. Well, that's not quite true, is it? Could be better. New run hive. Hey, Elephant Shoot. Penguin of War, good to see you. Cracking a save backwards. Astrid is amazing. Yeah, we just sort of reach our hand in there and do our best. Let's start cooking mushroom teas and building new mushrooms. How much water do we have? 0.5. Let's do more water, and then we'll mass produce a couple more rice. Two more. That's exactly how much. Hey, Summer Gemini has gifted a tier 1 sub to Miss Hellcat. That's their 47th gift to the channel, and that's also unlocked some emotes for everyone. Thank you, Summer. I do appreciate it. That's amazing. So enjoy that, Miss Hellcat. Big thanks to Summer Gemini. Continued support. Thank you, folks. Yeah, throw some sub love out there. And thank you again, Summer. Yeah, sending some emotes out. Those new K-pop emotes we're all collecting. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate the support. Okay, let us drop our teas. Boop, boop. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just push on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coal here. I think I should drop a coal off. Yeah, let's drop a coal off, just in case. I'm worried. Whoa, Astrid. Yikes. No, don't add fuel. Let's take torches. Don't, Astrid. Oh, these torches are a joke. Astrid, come on, give me some good torches. Okay, let's have a sip of this. All right, we looked in here. We just didn't open up the. We also didn't go down to the area with the lantern. Oh shoot, we should check on that, shouldn't we? It's kind of foggy though. All right, let's not say we didn't. We just scared that wolf charging at it. Run, Astrid, run. We know when to quit. Let's actually grab a couple teas while we can. Yeah, too much fog. Yeah, we got the spawn at Hat Creek, and so what I did was I went through the cave. Luckily, it was light enough that I could see, and I popped out on Marsh Ridge. I got the stim, and free matches were there as well. So I got stim and matches and combat boots just now, so not so shabby. We got a lot of accelerant, no lantern. You start, yeah, the Cindy, we just started this one. Good to see you, Cindy. Hope you're doing well today. Chat, is there a certain number of hidden caches that spawn each run in HRV? Good question, because I always thought like there's one in one specific spot. Like I know the one in the waterfall cave is always there, but there's one that's sometimes near the entrance, where above where the bear is, but it's not always there. So it's like a random chance thing. And then there's sometimes one above where you head to Lonely Cave, but not, so sort of near the wolf's mysterious signal fire. So that's one of the spawns. So I know there's at least a couple random ones that can happen. You know what? I found tools out here before. I should really look around.
Thank you.
What? I've never found that there ever. My goodness, folks. This is it. This is the run. We just got a hacksaw. We need the hammer. Hacksaw-gasm? Yeah, we got the hacksaw. Not sure from watching Ath. I think there's maybe a couple that are guaranteed and some that are. Yeah, Hawkeye, that's sort of what I've noticed. New run smell. Yeah, that's a nice one. Okay, I just need to think about this now. I think I still need to go to Bleak and get my bedroll. I think that's priority number 1. Hammer, stop hacking the game. I know. We got all the good loot right off the bat. I'm gonna show up at the plane crash and there's gonna be 2 Canadian Dukes, combat pants, underwear, ear wraps. You better believe it. Okay, hold on. I really do need to think about the next play here because this is It's tough because I'm not guaranteed the hammer in Hush River, because if it's above the wolf, I can grab it, but if it's above the waterfall, I can't. So otherwise, I'd go to Hush River, but I just can't do it. We gotta go to Bleak. Quality tools. Okay, we're not breaking those up on this run. We're keeping our tools, folks. This is the blessed run. You better believe it. Blessed run here. Blessed run hype. Good loots indeed. And you know what? I was just saying that there's tools nearby, and that's what I meant. I don't even know if I looked there on the last run. I was so hard up for tools. I found one box of tools and I tore them up for scrap metal. We're definitely not doing that in this run. We got the hacksaw. Come on. Whoa. Do not mess with the bow, even given way too much. I know. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Where'd we go? Wrong way? Potentially? Yeah, we've been given too much. Like, remember that run where we had like the matches, the early matches, and like all the clothing, and I just died right away? Silly mistake. That's what we don't want to have happen. Yeah, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Everyone's telling me to calm down. Cool your jets, ones. Be cool. Be cool, ones. Don't mess this up. This is technically the first attempt of this challenge because it's a modified version of the last challenge we've done. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's just do our best and take it a day at a time. And for now, we got to stick to the plan and head to Balik Inlet. That is the winning combination that had me success in the last trial. This cave is empty. But we do need stones, don't we? A1s. Think we can hide from Darkwalker at the secret tree? Well, it sounds like he can go through walls, so I don't think we're safe anywhere. It sounds like the Darkwalker has a tracking sense, so it basically pinpoints the character and just moves towards them, and the only thing that deters it is the glyphs, the spray paint. So uh-oh, here got a bot. Phew. Yeah, don't worry, we're on it, we're on it. Don't click those links, folks. Danger link. Alright, our tears are cooled off, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, no hiding allowed. Just be cool, one. Just be cool. Exactly, my hire. We're just gonna try to go with the flow. Pretend we know what we're doing. Pretend we are confident. Try not to screw this up. But we got the extra matches right early. Honestly, the matches are the least of my worries in these challenges. Like, getting the proper clothing early is, I think, a big deal. So if we can get some gloves and hats going, be awesome. Be really good. Yeah, we can run, but we can't hide. Exactly. You had a terrible migraine? Well, I'm glad to hear it's gone now, Cindy. I don't get migraines personally, but I knew someone who did, and it was always really rough. I know it can be pretty tough. You want to go find a dark room and just stay quiet. All right, let's get these. Get some coal. Hope your head is feeling better. Yeah, thank you, Hawkeye. If you can hide in a transition cave? Oh, good question. I don't know. Basically, we're not going to know anything firm until it happens, until we start. No, we only got the 2. One time I got 5 coal doing that. Best bet for gloves and hats is outdoors and cars. The best bet for clothing, hands down, is at Summit and then Plane Crash in Pleasant Valley. The Plane Crash in Pleasant Valley early Loper is a must. Whoa. Hello. I forgot he's in here. He spooked me. So the whole thing with the Plane Crash is you can get some subpar cloth, sure, no worries, but you can get some top tier Loper loot. I'm talking combat pants, ear wrap, thin wool sweaters, Canada toques, gloves. So the Plane Crash is awesome. It's an awesome must see. Can't go down there. Best bet for gloves, yeah, though you're right, like in Bleak Inlet, if I go across the bridge and search every car, I might find some gloves. The cars seem to have a good number of clothing loot drops as well as food, and I need food and clothing bad, so every vehicle needs to be searched thoroughly. It's just the way. I need a pry bar early too. Would be nice. It's tough though. Milton's the spot for the outdoor pry bar. There's, I think, one in Mystery Lake you can find up in that cabin north of Unnamed Pond. Okay, you know what's cool is we got a cave incoming that we can actually sleep at. So I'm gonna just go to that cave, and if I need to, I can sleep there, but otherwise I'll push on to the bedroll. Let's hope, because last time we did this, the Timberwolves actually snuck up on me. So we're gonna take the high ground. You know the drill. We're in Bleak Inlet, folks. This is serious business. We do want mushrooms, though. This is our sort of go-to move early on. Get mushrooms. Warm-up teas are seriously the only way to do this mode. Alright folks, well, how are you all doing today? Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to not be as frantic as I normally am on these run starts. We'll stay cool. We're gonna stay cool, that's the theme. Be cool ones. Should have some cattails. Maybe not. They're over in further, I don't need them. I might have to have a fire before I get to cave, but I got a cave with a bed coming up really soon. Summit by way of Plane Crash is literally like the only route to take. Once I get the bedroll, that's where I'm going. I'll stop at Ravine if possible to get the rope, or to deploy the rope and get the flare pistol and the second stim. So 2 stims. A hacksaw, we'll get the coffee. Oh yeah, we got the summit in our future, folks. Hey, barbecue chicken, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? We're going into the grass bed that's in the cave up here. That's where we're gonna sleep. And then we're gonna go to the bedroll cave. There's a guaranteed bedroll in Bleak Inlet on Loper. It's the only guaranteed bedroll in Loper. So you can always get a bedroll in Mystery Lake, but it's at a different spot. So this is the bedroll that's always here. Not right here, but we'll get there. We'll get there in a minute. But good to see ya. Barbecue, hope you're doing well. Yeah, cool but attentive. We'll be attentive, don't you worry. This Astrid is in good hands, folks. We're in good hands here. Okay, I'm gonna leave these. We need to make a fire here. Ooh-wee. So here's our bed for the next whatever few hours. Good bed. Looks comfy. We have 54 sticks, so we're gonna try to sleep here. I think this is definitely not the same guy who gave Astrid 10 frostbites and then threw off the cliff. She threw herself off that cliff. I had nothing to do with that.
One little fire.
Try again. Yeah, Astrid's in good hands. Like seriously, we're gonna just play cool. All right. Thank you for being here, folks. So I do appreciate the support. New runs are always very exciting for the player and the viewer. So I'm glad we could have a good one where the spawn is not a joke. All right, let's get the cedar. We're gonna save our coal. I want at least 4 hours, I'd say. Okay, let's get these set up. And I think what I'll do is quickly boil a bit more water. And then we will plan to process a little bit more tea. How are these peaches? What's the condition? 64? Let's open them up. We're smashing them. Smashy, smashy. Actually, let's craft some rose hips. Okay. We'll head to sleep here in a second. Drop that.
Pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Pick that up. We're going to eat these. We'll drink a little. So what do we got in here? 2.5. Oop. 4-hour snooze. 35% lost. Was that our health? I believe it. Yeah, we're in rough shape. But we're just coming into morning.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Astrid, you hush. We're fine. We're doing amazing. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Hold on. Hold on. We need more torches. Nice one. All right. And I think there's actually loot in this cave too that we didn't get. Yep. Oh, hello. Okay, let's spooky. Is it an Aurora Night? No. It's not an Aurora Night. It helps to see this again, no worries. Yeah, no worries, anytime. And then anyone new who's tuning in, that's what we're up to right now. We're doing Interloper. Means we can't enter any buildings and basically have to sleep outside in caves. And we're also doing marksman as well, which means 100% accuracy with the bow. And we can't shoot at rabbits to fluff up our stats. We can't stay in secret cave for the easy mode snow shelter in a pickle. If we get ourselves in the pickle, we gotta sort it out. So that's what we'll do. And what I'm planning is to anticipate disaster on this file. So that means getting a cloth bedroll, keeping it in good shape, and also trying to get a bare bedroll. Just so I have a backup. Pickle-free run. Uh-oh, there goes my torch. Rip. Okay, let's drink a tea here before we get too cold. It's okay, we're fine. Sorting it out means learning, yeah. Can you beachcomb in Bleak Inlet? Yes, Hawkeye. It's a great question. There's one spot. It's right behind the lighthouse. And then there's also like another spot that's closer to the Cannery Worker residence, but it's usually just a solo. But behind the lighthouse, there's like a six item drop, and it's not even like thin ice. You can just walk right up to it for the most part. There might be one that's on thin ice, but it's minor. And you can get some good loot. Like when I was doing my 50 days here, I was getting stuff like large fish, you know, shoes, cloth, saplings as well. So it's pretty awesome. That actually reminds me, there's a maple sapling. We just wasted a match. And we almost wasted a second one. Astrid. Oops. It's okay, we got a million matches and we're gonna find more in a second here, hopefully. Incoming. No matches here. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Get him. Get him. Okay, so this is the question. I think we do it. I think we go get coal, have another fire, and loot the bridge. I think that's the plan. We didn't do that last time. Frostbite, shoot. But I think if we get some gloves, it's worth it, right? Didn't know you could cross the frozen delta there. Yeah, Penguin, that's the spot. The route I just took, which is basically exit from Muskeg, turn left, hug the wall, and if you follow that outer perimeter of the delta, it's no thin ice and no timber wolves. There is one pack that ranges somewhat close to that cave that I was at, but it's really not that close. So you can basically wander in there and not have too much trouble with any wolves. Okay, we got the warmth. This might be a bad call. Like say the bear's there and I get scared, but I think I need to do it. Oh, Aster, we are slow moving. Oh, frostbite incoming. Okay, we got some frostbite risks to worry about now. Hawkeye, there are no dumb questions. Yes, we're all learning, and that's true. Anytime you get a question, it might be a mystery to you, but it might stimulate conversation, or it might be someone who's lurking who has the same question, but they're not asking. So never hesitate. And if I don't know, someone might know in chat too. So. Can work through it together. Yeah, Beachcombing and Bleak Inlet, it's a tough one because it's really right behind that lighthouse, and it's a long walk. It is a long haul to get there. That's your forte? Well, Hawkeye, then you'll fit in fine here. We'll take them. Yeah, it's a long walk. Like, you get cold just walking out to that lighthouse, let alone there and back. My hire. So there's the cannery. Let's not mess with those T-wolves. No thank you. I would rather avoid it if we can. We might get some matches here because we didn't get the matches at the barrel. Yeah, we got our matches here. So that's 3 boxes of matches on day 1. Oop. And that's not a guaranteed spawn, but it's one of, I think, 4 or 5 outdoor match spawns on this map. That is pretty consistent. So between those 4 or 5 spawns, you'll usually get 2 or 3 of them. So Bleak Inlet has matches. It has a guaranteed bedroll and sewing kit. It has coal. What's not to like? Oh, you know, it would be amazing if there was a guaranteed Meg lens in Bleak Inlet. If they had a Meg lens here, game changer. Everyone would want to go here on day 1 Loper to get their bedroll and Meg lens and 4 boxes of matches. Just start their run off like with all the loot.
I can't feel my hands.
We're not about to have a I'm Spartacus moment. I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. Oh, Ooh, free cloth. I'll take it. It's no gloves, but it's better than nothing.
Where can I find something to eat?
Oof, we're not getting any good loot. We're not getting anything. Oof. Come on, something. Dang. Ooh, I see spray paint. No thanks.
I'm too cold.
I can never find matches that's a cliff in it. Oh, nice one, Penguin. Yeah, those are the matches that, I don't know, I'd say that they're like 50-50. There's the outdoor matches here are pretty generous. Like they'll send you matches if you need them. Or at least for me, they're always available. All right, let's go get our coal, and I think we'll probably end up having a fire in the fishing hut, just because it's tough to find a windproof spot here. All right, come on, Astrid. I'd love to have a fire beside like the car, or the truck, I mean. It doesn't seem like a smart play though. Probably just blow out. Like I'm thinking asleep, you know. Hey Sturgill, good to see ya. How you doing? Bleak Inlet matches bedroll certain death. No, Bleak Inlet's lovely. Megland's capital. Look at all this coal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes there is a 6th piece. There's 4 cattails over here too. Yeah, no, this is amazing. Amazing territory. Actually, I should get these cattails before I forget. We're not going to come back this way. But good to see you. Sergio, hope you're doing well. Nobody wants to go to Bleak Inlet. I know. But it's kind of the inside joke here of the channel is I'm a big fan of Bleak. And I'm always doing like tourism adverts for it. Just because I think it does have some cool stuff. So, you know what, late loper, you're out of whetstone, so what do? You either forge new tools or you take your tools to Bleak Inlet and use the mill. It's a pretty neat little feature that you can do. Okay, we're cold, we're tired, we're hungry. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna go warm up in here. You're a glutton for punishment. Yeah, my heart ones. Are you a fan because you did the hard work of learning on Loper? Well, I sort of learned it a bit on, what was that challenge? As a Dead Sleep. But then I did put in the time on Loper, and I sort of adapted to the region to a point where I was comfortable here. And then I started learning like that there was some legitimate perks, especially for my late Loper file. You know, many Megland stays, plenty of food if you're hunting wolves. There's 2 moose here as well. So if you're struggling to find moose, just go to Bleak Inlet and the moose are just falling out of the sky, basically. Thank you, I appreciate it. You ate too much chili? Well, if it's good chili, I'm happy to hear it, Darnell's. Yeah, that's a recipe I use a lot, and it's a nice one. Oh, Astrid. What are we doing here? We're screwing up. Just don't, yeah, you don't mind the Timberwolves. It is windy though. Yeah, the wind is a huge thing. There's like a couple good spots for outdoor fire, but for the most part, you gotta go live in the cave, the bear cave, or a fishing hut, that sort of thing. All right, let's throw a coal in here right off the bat. Frostbite is high. Yikes. Let's throw some sticks in as well. Oof. Let's make some of these. We're gonna take health damage from exhaustion and starvation. Okay, we do need to cure our frostbite though, so that's priority number one. It's too high. Hey, Mav Twitcher, good to see ya. Eating chili is only half the fun. Looking at it has bears that dance on rooftops. This is true. Yeah, we have the roof bear here. Kind of a spooky bear to run into. Okay, I'm gonna eat, I think. I'll have like 3 cattails just so we don't lose too much damage to hunger. Roof bearder Ginberg. Oh no. Let's just keep cooking teas until our frostbite heals. 36%. I think we're gonna have to make some water next.
Man, I could do that.
Hey, Guntech! Thank you for the raid, Guntech, and welcome raiders. Welcome, welcome. You're in for a treat. We're doing a new challenge here, and we are just getting started. But thank you for the raid, Guntech. I appreciate that, and welcome everyone. Welcome raiders. Ooh. Let's drop some more teas. We are in Bleak Inlet. We just had a spawn in oops. What's that region? Forlorn Muskeg. So we're here for our bedroll. We're doing Outer Loafer. Yeah, Guntech, I saw you were doing some Dark Walker training. How did that go? Did you find an optimal route that you're planning? Okay, let's see here. 16 minutes. How's our frostbite? Okay, 8%. I like it. We are getting there. Okay, healed. We healed our frostbites. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and drink this. Nice torch. How many more do we have? Okay, we got a few. All right, folks, let's go claim our bedroll. Let's walk with haste. We can't really do much else. You think so? Some regions are quite big, so if you save those for last, you'll be better equipped to not stop and loot. Ah, that's actually smart. I don't know, I was kind of in my head thinking that Timberwolf Mountain would be a good start, but then it might be difficult to actually get up to the summit, especially if you're being pushed directionally. Like if you're heading in that direction, you want to summit and Darkwalker's like behind you, that's great. But then what if he's in front of you pushing you in other directions? Like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm excited to see what the plan is. Where are you planning on starting? You probably go for a run that ends in Pleasant Valley, Coastal Bleak. Yes and no. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited, Guntech, but obviously it could be a big challenge too. It could be pretty tough one. But yeah, then I was like, oh, do I start in Hush River and then just optimize my travel route around Great Bear and just do my best? I don't know. We'll see. But at least we have, 2 weeks or whatever it is to mess around. So we don't have to really be set on one plan, because it sounds like these runs will be over pretty quick. Like, they might not last as long as we hope. Obviously, I want to get, 10 regions times 30 minutes, but that just might not be in the cards. Broken Railroad or Hush River? Yeah, I was thinking Hush River because, oh shoot. Because you could sort of get it out of the way. It's like Desolation Point, Timberwolf Mountain, Hush River, Broken Railroad. Those are all kind of like the dead end zones, right? All right, we need a snooze. We need that bedroll, folks. I need a good nap. I finished this run except for Milton. It's bigger than you think, even if you skip half of it. Yeah, Milton's, it seems like a lot of the main sites are close. But then if you add in, like, say, the bridge and then the plane crash, it's quite large. Yeah, and I guess the idea is you got to keep moving, so Darkwalker will be pursuing you. But if you can travel to new spots, maybe you can make it work. But either way, I'm excited to see what the whole deal is. Yeah, I'll be digging right into it. Thursday at 6 p.m. I guess it is. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream late just to get that update when it's fresh and hot off the presses. Yeah, we got a new update here. New updates, folks. It's always an exciting time. Yeah. We don't know yet what milestone we have to reach the badges. No, we don't, Mav. So there might be like a cumulative time spent. But if it's like you have to get this amount of time on this one run, it might be pretty tough for people, right? So hopefully it's an accumulated time. So say if it takes 20 attempts, maybe you can still get it. But if it's like you have to be god tier gamer and get it on one try, then it's going to be no fun for people. Dark Stalker reminds me of that movie. It Follows, that's a great movie. Yeah, I saw that movie in a film festival, so kind of like before it blew up, but it was awesome. I loved it. Monster follows you to a walking face, it never stops. If you stop, it catches you. Yeah, great concept. So you were about 2 minutes over in Milton, but the rest was fine. Hush River, Mountain Town, FM, Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Coastal, Bleak was the route. So you didn't add in a Desolation Point. I understand that. Yeah, Desolation Point could be it's just like a dead end zone, right? Not worth the effort. All right, now are the wolves close or are they far? Is the question. Where are you at, my friends? Let's first loot this truck out. Maybe we'll get some poggers loot in here. Can't go to DP from Coastal. Oh, Coastal will be locked? Really? I didn't know that. All right, no gloves yet. No mittens. No toque. Nothing like that. But we got a bedroll just past the guard dogs here. So let's sneak around. So we don't have a blue flare, but there will be one in the cave, I believe. So if they aggro at me, I'm dead. We're done for. Destination would have to be your end region. The door's locked behind you. Oh, you really enjoyed It Falls as well. There were some people who figured out it would be possible to live a fairly normal life if you always had access to plane flights. Yeah, that's true. If you just calculate it, rip over to one end of the world, calculate the time for it to walk there. But still, it was a creepy movie. Yeah, cool one. Jeez, 2014, that was a long time ago. I used to go to this film festival in Victoria every year, and there was always some amazing films, foreign films, Canadian flicks, you know, other international stuff. Really neat. I'm getting nervous. It Follows 2020, most flights grounded, curfews. Yeah, I know, eh? Different movie. Maybe time IRL avoiding the monster of 1 hour. So yeah, that would be what I would like to see on text. So if you can invest like a certain amount of time, you get it, but not necessarily like if you beat this milestone record. I think that would be a bit much for some people. Yeah, we got the Timberwolves, but we're just gonna lay low and play cool, and then we're gonna try to sleep in here, I think. That's the plan, at least for now. Now that we have our bedroll, and again, this is a guaranteed bedroll, so you always have this on Loper. It's always here for you. You don't have to even search for it, it's just waiting. It's a perfect thing. Oh, nice shot, Astrid. Show that feather who's boss. And a sewing kit. It's warm. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's eat the 48% dog food here and try to get a snooze on. We are at the warmer time of day, so I'm confident that I can get some sleep. Let's just warm up. Okay. Let's go for 4 hours at a time. I might do 8. Have a fire, make some teas, you know the drill. I was just here and you played with that wolf pack. Yeah, that's a fun pack to play with because it's pretty consistent and it's a four wolf group. Okay, it's getting colder.
Anything.
Let's eat our beef jerky. Wait, what time is it? I think we're just gonna sleep for like 2 hours here. And I'm gonna try to make way. Taking guesses on how long that bedroll lasts. Oh, I know. I am hoping that I don't have any wolf struggles on this file. Like what just happened? Oh. Okay. We gotta go have a fire. We're cold.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay, we gotta cure our frostbite, warm up some teas. Yeah, my bedroll abuse reputation has preceded me. If a bedroll gets ruined on this run, I will rage quit Twitch. I know. I'm really hoping not. Like I said, I'm even planning to like do a cloth bedroll and a bear bedroll, just because, knowing my luck. I didn't even check the condition of that thing. Let's look. 86%, not too bad. One-hour tour of this bedroll. Anyone check the subscription streaming service Shudder? I think I did look at that at one point, but I'm always a little overwhelmed because I've got so many streaming services, you know? But yeah, you know, if you have Netflix, Prime, Crave in Canada, there are horror movies on them, but it's pretty slim pickings. Okay, we got 10% left. Let's do another hour. We'll eat a cattail. We're going a bit later into night than I wanted, just because the frostbite, but that's okay. All right, let's have a good drink here. Don't forget your canned ones. All right, let's boogie. And we don't want to run into these wolves, but it's not windy, so we can handle them. We can handle them if we needed to. Wands, have you seen the clip from Hinterland about? Yes, we actually just watched it before the stream started. Hey, Snow Orchid, good to see you. It's been a little bit, but thank you for the subscription. Currently on a 7-month streak. My goodness, thank you for the continued support, Snow Orchid, and thank you for dropping in. Hope you're doing well. Throw some love out there for that very generous. Whoa, the very generous 7 months and 200-bit cheer. Thank you, Snow Orchid. That's really kind of you. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. We are here on the start of a new run. It's a little dicey, but we're off to a good start. We really are. We just got a few Timberwolves to sneak around. But thank you again, Snow Orchid, for the sub. Uh-oh, we didn't sneak. We didn't sneak. We didn't sneak, folks. Hold on, is it an Aurora? Oh no! Oh no! It's an Aurora. What the frick? Oh no! Run! Oh no! What do we do? We just gotta beeline it. Wait. I beat them. I did it. I did it! They're scared. I scared them. What just happened? They couldn't handle me. They couldn't handle me, folks. They knew. They knew what they were dealing with. Perfect. I think it was the way I so confidently pulled the torch out and just went straight to battle. No hesitations. They just couldn't handle it. I'll take it. That was amazing timing. Amazing timing, folks. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, more streamer cheats. Yeah, we got some hacks. Aurora, though, the Aurora popped off like instantly as the morale started on the pack. What timing? Springing and being underweight might have an effect. Yeah, sprinting. Guntech, we messed around. Oops. Oh no. Oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine. We messed around with that on one of my science streams where I would sprint at the wolves with a lit torch. And as long as, oh, Astrid, as long as you're underweight, it seemed to have a pretty consistent effect. It wouldn't help if you were, say, running uphill. It would never work. Yeah, we know about it. It was fun experimenting. We didn't do like proper science gun tech, but we did about like 20 or 30 trials. So some bad science, but we tried. What an adventure. That was lucky because we just found that torch. I was like, what do I do? Do I stim? Do I drop the torch, stim, and run? That was my next plan. But to instantly scare the pack is not something I've ever seen before. I feel like every time I light the torch, I'm usually running like a maniac. But maybe not. Maybe sometimes I just drop the torch on the ground and go, right? Look at this night, though. Come on, Bleak Inlet. How can you complain? It's a beauty region here. Home of Frostbite. Wind chill. Yeah, Hawkeye. Guntech has some awesome emotes. My other favorite of Guntech's. Here, let me see if I can throw it out there. I think it's on my most used. Yeah, this one. That's like the best greeting emote I've ever seen. Yeah, crazy confident flare buster outer. You got it, Miss Hellcat. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, no, Guntag. I use it all the time. I use it all over Twitch. And people always say howdy. They say howdy to me. Howdy, partner. It's a great one. Okay, so all in all, that was moderately successful. We got a box of matches, we got a bedroll, we got a sewing kit. I think I picked that up. I hope. We fought off an Aurora wolf pack. Amazing. All right, we're gonna go for another snooze. I think I might actually burn the coal to do it. Oh shoot! There's some thin ice, folks. You gotta go up into the snow in this one. I'm trying to be cautious though, because a pack of wolves can be nearby. So we're gonna stay wide. All right, we got some frostbite risk. We got some hypothermia risk, but we are near our cave. Beautiful night. Yeah, NB Nana, good to see you. And yes, a beautiful night indeed. This is the Aurora night in Bleak Inlet, and if you hang out in Bleak Inlet, you'll know the auroras do happen like more often than any other region. They just seem to activate quite frequently. I think it's because there is a mechanic in this area that's tied to the aurora, so they sort of have to have it happen. But it seems like whenever I'm here, there's auroras going on. Envy Nana in the house. Nice one. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great day. All right, what's the temps? -7 out here. -15. Okay, we're gonna sleep out in this part of the cave. Just because I want the extra time on the fire. We got level 3 fire start. We might as well use it, folks. And we're wasting matches left, right, and center. But if I end up going to Timberwolf, I'm gonna have, you know, 3 boxes of matches on top of the ones we'll find along the way. Okay, let's see what we got here for sticks. 3 hours. Okay, I like that. Let's do some cattails for dinner. Nana says, "Hey, Summer. Hey, Miss Hellcat." Oh, cancel. I said cattails. Usually the cattails are up top. So what do we got? Let's actually throw another coal. So now we have 4 hours. Hopefully that, yeah, there's our frostbite healed up. Hopefully that aurora's gone. I love the aurora, but I don't know if I want to risk it. Let's do another hour real quick. And then I'm going to try to save the coal that I do have. Oh yeah, how's our water? It's not great.
God, I did anything right about now.
Here we go. Aurora should be finishing pretty quick. It's going to be very cold out there. Let's check the back of cave. Ooh, -12. Yeah, not happening. So we have 3 coal, 5 sticks. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. Here we go, folks. Something over there. Your grandson is wiggly whack off the sugar? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Yeah. I was a bit of a sugar junkie when I was younger. Yeah, nothing beats the sugar high of youth. Sugar-free ice cream? Oh, okay, that's not bad. That'll do it. Nice option. You gave him the regular stuff? Uh-oh. Yeah, he's bouncing off the walls now. Understandable. Alright, let's take the time to grab the cattails that are here. Nothing beats youth, exactly. Yeah, I got a lot of fond memories from that that period. Seriously, I could have sworn we had 4 cattails right here. Oh, here they are. Yeah, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Oh shoot, there goes that torch. Oopsies. Easy. I am very happy that I know this region well, otherwise this would not be an option for me. Coming here and getting the bedroll and some early coal, it's a game changer. The matches too. Now I'm burning matches, I don't even care. Not a big deal. I eat something sugary and I cannot sleep. Oh, that's like me. And if I drink a coffee like in the afternoon, like past 4 p.m. Yeah, then my sleep gets all messed up. All right, just triple checking. We brought our bedroll. We would not want to forget that here. I'm not coming back for it. Oh, there's that hypothermia. Okay, you know where we're going next. Get some freaking clothes on. We need that plane crash to happen. Yeah, isn't it a lovely view here though? Clear night sky. We're actually just about to get the sunrise, but we're not sticking around for it. Now I feel weird for having a coffee. Well, some people can handle it, but for me, like there was a time where I was taking in a lot of caffeine, and I would have them in the afternoon, and I was like, oh, why am I not sleeping well? What's going on? What's up with that? What a mystery. What could possibly cause this? And then I was like, oh, maybe I should try limiting my caffeine intake to like say before noon and the amount I take in, and obviously I'm sleeping better now. But it's just simple things like that. Kind of went right over my head. Okay, so I think there isn't a cave for me on way to Mystery Lake, if I'm not mistaken. I wish someday you'll play this as well. It is a fun game. It is a really neat game. Obviously, I'm doing a very intense gameplay mode, self-imposed challenge. So there are ways to play it that aren't as stressful. And it's a pretty beautiful game if you just are into relaxing as well. That's not my style. Hey, Taffer Girl, good to see ya. I just got back from the dentist. Is it cleaning? Oh, good to know. Well, I hope you got no cavities. Hope it went well. Fingers crossed you don't have to go back anytime soon. But thanks for popping in. We just had a brand new start, Taffer Girl. We're doing a new start. We had a 4-lure muskeg spawn. We went straight to Bleak Inlet. We got our bedroll, some matches. So it's happening. We're doing it. Just drink a couple teas here, get some warmth. Congrats on the pearly whites. Yeah, 10 out of 10 job. Oh, Nana did her very first stream today. GG Nana. Right on. Someone feel free to give Nana a shout. It's always neat to get in on a new streamer at the ground floor. That way you can say, I was there at the beginning. I was there early on, folks. All right. Let us leave cave. Hey, thanks Guntech, appreciate that. Last plan, the Long Dark. Oh, very cool. All right, let's hope this wind doesn't ruin my day. I just forgot I have hacksaw. Oh no, how did I forget I have hacksaw? I could be hacksawing maples and birch saplings right now. I gotta do that. Yeah, we gotta keep our eyes peeled. See, it was fun and stressful indeed. Her stream was fun and watching someone new was wonderful. It is special watching a new Long Dark player who's never experienced the game. I like to raid new players of the game because it's always a fun thing to watch, and you just try your best to keep your mouth shut to not spoil. But this is a great game. It's one of those games you wish you could erase from your memory and go back to fresh again. Because the learning curve is serious. It does take a bit to get going. Alright, there's our maple. I think what we'll do is we'll get... Oh, shoot, there's a wolf.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
There's our frostbite. I think I might actually bring the wolf to me and scare it. Oh, there's a birch right there. Let's try to sneak around him.
Looks like I made it through another
Ah,
night.
frick.
Jeez, this is cold.
Yoink. Alright, now we go. So we got a maple and a birch. What can I say, folks? It's happening. It's happening. I was really hoping it would only take like one good shot. It wouldn't take me like 4 attempts today to get a decent spawn. Alright, we're getting chilly here. My pleasure, Nana. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Let us get to know you a bit, and maybe we'll see you around on Twitch. Like I said, it's always nice to get to know new streamers, and especially people playing the Long Dark for the first time is always an exciting thing to catch.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
We ran out of sprint on that one. Whoops. The skies in this game will never bore me. I know, isn't it lovely? We got the sunrise right now. Hit your first rabbit today with a stone. Oh, I know. What a bittersweet moment. Like, yeah, I got food and a pelt, but they're gonna make me do what? I gotta do what to its neck? Oh no. Yeah, the sound when you shoot the rabbit with the arrow, or if you hit it with the stone, is pretty awful. Hey, Stomper, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Fenris, you're tired. Maybe you need a good night's sleep ahead of you. We got a snow shelter down here? Nope. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's somewhere else. Too tired to howl, Fenris? Good question. Then you know they're tired. Oh, maple number 2. I'll take it. Alright, we're gonna pass up some of these mushrooms for future ones to deal with. I can grab them when I go for the forge run. Speaking of tired, you're in Tired Town yourself? Well, that's okay, Taffer. Feel free to hang out while you sleep or just head off to Dreamland. Appreciate you coming by, though. Okay. Dawn of a new day. Astrid's cold. We're taking some serious DMG. We need to get our butt into Ravine ASAP. Obviously, I'm going to try to loot some of the key spots in Mystery Lake. Like, there can be some loot at Unnamed Pond for me. The cave above Camp Office is a must. Stuff like that. I think what I need to do, though, is get somewhere sheltered to have a fire and warm up a bit. Even if it's just teas. Warm up my teas. We're taking some serious damage right now. I can't handle this. I'm not getting all the cattails either, so we're leaving some stuff on the table here. You're afraid of the wolves going back to Mystery Lake? Well, it helps to have a calm day like today, and then you can at least carry the torch for a little added safety. You check in on your chicken stock. Nice. Your son likes to catch one, pet it, then let it go. Aww. Aw, that's sweet. You don't have the heart to do it in front of him. I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah, the wolves, oh, it disappeared. The wolves in this area are tricky, but they're there. Like, you always have to face them, but You can sneak around them sometimes. Other times it's just pays to have the torch. But they are there.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on, Astrid, we got this. We got it. We're doing so well, Astrid. We can't fail. Can't fail now. All right, what's our temps?
Lucky day.
Minus 18. Rip. $71 frostbite though, so yeah, we gotta. What do you mean this isn't a comfy spot to sleep? There we go. That's the spot. Okay, we'll get an hour. Warm up some of our frostbite, hopefully. He has a stuffed bunny. Aw, that's so cute. Perfect spot, right on the rail. Sauce note, nah, right on the rail. We need the extra back support, I guess. Let's get one more cattail. Sip of water. Do another hour. I need some health back from my frostbite back, that's all. That's what I'm worrying about at least right now. Yikes. 16% on the one. Okay, let's cook some teas. Birch tea would be nice. We need to beeline it to Ravine, I think, at this point. Okay, how's our frostbite looking? 1%, come on. Heal thyself. Oh, hydrate, thank you, Hawkeye. Cheers. Astra's cosplaying damsel in distress on the train tracks? Yeah, exactly. Okay, we're healed. Drink this one. Oh, let's boogie. We gotta hustle. We got beautiful weather. Okay, so I think we'll go straight to cave. The cave that is right near camp office. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Of course, who cares? Let's just run straight past him. All right, come on, do your thing then. Go, go, go. I did howl when he came in. Yeah, Fenris did howl when they came in, but I'm sorry to hear you're too tired, Fenris. Hope you can rest up and recover. Once you know what time the event starts, 6 p.m. is when the release is, Cindy. So, I don't know, maybe I'll try to adjust my schedule a bit and do some of the events live as soon as it comes out. So join me Thursday, folks, 2 days from now, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. And we'll try to get some Darkwalker going. At least wet our whistle, you know, dip our toe in. So we will waiting all day. I know. Well, I guess the idea is it's a Halloween event, but we're getting it a day or two early, so we should feel grateful, you know. Okay, other spots that I should consider going to: Alan's Cave. See if there's a bedroll there. Could we imagine 2 bedrolls? Oh, that's the kind of luck I feel like we're having on this run. Double bedroll run.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
Okay, we got the corpse. I think we should check it out. It's worth it. Just for the feathers. TLD has a horflick. Will you destroy it for cloth? I honestly don't think I will, Hawkeye. I'll probably stash it and repair it once in a while because I'm so nervous about the whole disaster rune bedroll scenario that we've been dealing with. Yeah, if there's a second bedroll somewhere for me, it might be in Winding River. It might be here in Allen's. I don't know. We'll find out. But first off, let's go up the hill to the lake overlook. We'll grab the rope. Hey, Hinterland, read this. Do wolves bark like dogs? As ancestors of wolves, it makes sense that many of our dogs' innate behaviors come from their ancestors. However, barking is not one of them. In fact, mature wolves in the wild don't bark like our dogs do. That behavior is limited to cubs and juveniles. Just FOA, long dark wolves are definitely not like IRL wolves. This is true. I have heard this before. But I like that they bark because it gives you sort of advance warning, you know? But yeah, I get it. It's not like immersion breaking, but yeah, it's kind of one of those, if you're a stickler for the details, it's one of those things that might bug you. Wildcats don't meow either. Interesting. Just curious to know how much you would want to tempt fate. I don't think I'll tear it up. Like 10 cloth is huge, but if I go to the plane crash in Pleasant Valley and Summit, I'm gonna have enough cloth to do things with. You know, I had 20 cloth stockpiled on the last file, and that was after making like a snow shelter. So, oh no, rip that ankle. Oops. All right, let's just check in here quick, see if it's warm. It might actually be warm for us. Ooh, a book we'll never read. No fire striker, that was the hope. Okay, and we are warm back here, so let's actually go to sleep. We'll sleep for 4 hours, why not? Oh yeah. Oh, not that one, Astrid. Yeah, the cougar. Oh, come on, Astrid. Why are the... Sometimes the cattails are at the top, and that's usually where I'd go to, you know? How's our water situation? Got a little. Let's have a sip here. 4 hour snooze. Perfect. Yeah, that was unreal. Pretty wild. Okay. Good. Time to go.
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, don't worry about that. Are we over encumbered? Nope. I love early runs for that reason. You never have to worry about being too encumbered. Okay, so we're going down rope. Then we're grabbing the second rope, billy goating. Then we go to Allen's. And I got good weather right now, so we'll push on through the ravine. And I'll probably spend some time in ravine, hopefully recovering condition with birch bark teas for at least one night. But we sort of got a plan going, folks. We got something happening. We're making it work. All right, this is our rope that we always take. Oh shoot. Blizzard incoming. This just got bad. I was gonna take my sweet time and go ahead and collect a bunch of rocks or cattails. Nice one. Yeah, penguin with billy goated. We did it. There's a good quick little billy goat there. So instead of picking cattails, let's just run straight here. Hope there's no wolf. Looks clear. Do we get the birch spawn? Nope. Run, Astrid, run! We got that epic sprint bar though, early game. Gotta love it. Hey Leroy, good to see ya. How you doing today? All right, do we have a wolf? Yep. Oh, how in the frick? Okay, we gotta find somewhere sheltered. Oh, of course he's gonna run that way. All right, well, it cost us a match, but it gave us a reprieve. That wolf is long gone now. And we do have rabbits over here. Goodness. Oh, what is this? What is this file? What is this wizardry? We did it! Hey, thank you, Penguin War, for the cheer. We got the second bedroll, folks. We have 2 bedrolls, and this is Interloper. Believe it or don't believe it, it's happening. Okay, he's taking the bait. Thank you, folks. Thank you, thank you. GG, 10 out of 10. Appreciate you, Snow Orchid, Darnells, Penguin, Leroy. Yeah, that was exciting. No other way to put it. Run, Astrid, run! Horseshoe up your butt. Yeah, this is the file. We can't screw this one up. It's so good. We're probably gonna show up at Pleasant Valley and get like combat pants, Canada Toque, all the vest gear. I just feel it. But right now we are struggling a little. Let's just quickly check for the birch. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's go. Birch bark would be nice right now, but we gotta hustle. 2 combat pants? No, let's not get too greedy, Leroy. Let's not get too greedy. One's actually put it on Voyager sneakily? Yeah. Well, what's that? I never point in the right direction. That way. That's a skull. That's an interloper skull. You got 2 in your last run? Outside, though? At the plane crash? You serious? That's insane. That's very good. Looks photoshopped to me. Yeah, I'm live stream photoshopping because you know me, I'm amazing with computers. I just know how they work so well. Okay, I bet you we're gonna get another deer. Plane will probably have cotton toques, Mackinac. I know, exactly, eh? No, the Mackinac is at the signal fire in the Hush River. So at least I have that to look forward to. But really, I don't want to get greedy. We'll get that when we get it. I don't want to rush there. We need the hatchet first. Otherwise, it's a 50-50 whether we can get it. I can get the Mackinac and the heavy hammer from Hush River, but only if the signal fire spawns in the right part of the map. So it's not a sure thing. And that's it too, folks, is we might not have a hammer outside. So there is a guaranteed hammer at Hush River signal fire, but I can only get to one of them with the hatchet, so it's like a catch-22 kind of a situation. We'll see if we can pull it off. All right, this is a little tricky because I need to do some birch bark gathering, but I'm cold right now, so hopefully we can warm up without a fire, but I highly doubt it. We need some more fuel, so we'll grab what we can. Any birch along the way, though, is a must grab. Here we go. Oh, we missed one already. Good thing we're paying attention here. All right, let's go run this way. All of our levels are in the red in a second. Yikes. We definitely are using Astrid's health bar right now. We're doing a little bit of abuse, but it's okay. We ain't dead yet. Okay, so now we have enough teas to actually craft a couple good drinks for us. So let's head to cave. We can get the rest later. Go, Astrid, go, Astrid, go. There should be this thing where if your health hits all 4 in the reds, that you get like a 10% health reduction right away. You know, just to like tell you, you really shouldn't do that. Here's 10% damage. Just to make it that much harder. If we get our act together, we can use our hacksaw to pull apart this deer, and then we have guts curing with our maples. So that would be pretty clever if we could pull that off. But first things first, let's get in here and see if we're gonna even be warm in this cave. I'm kind of doubtful of that. We have to have a fire to sleep. That's why I'm getting every stick on the map. Hey, it's snowing inside. Great. Oh, it's warm back here? What? Well, I'll say. My goodness. Let's put that in the diary. Dear diary, we were very lucky today. Oh no, not the 22. Let's do the 40. 40%. Hey JJ, good to see ya. Oh, I'm playing the Long Dark, JJ. Yeah, today I'm doing Long Dark, but appreciate the offer. Thank you for thinking of me. Yeah, I'm right into this new challenge here. Just started. And we're about to do a bit of gambling, I reckon. So what I want to do here is sleep until it's too cold to have a fire, then have a fire, craft my teas, and try to live. So let's go for 8 hours. 8 hours, folks. We're crazy. It's snowing inside, must be Norway. You got it. I don't see hypothermia risk. Good snooze, Astrid.
Okay, here we go. Hype, hype, hype. Get your hype.
Nice one,
hype.
Snow Orchid. Unfortunately, I didn't drink enough water. Oops.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Oopsies. But you know what? It's perfect. So we're gonna go out here now with our torch and have a fire. And yeah, let's use the book. Why not? All right, thank you, Snow Orchid. I appreciate the hype. Yeah, this one's going well. It could be going better, but we're gonna just try to save it right now here.
Come on, little fire.
We got a few tricks up our sleeve. Okay, we got 1, 2, got 42 sticks. So that is what I need to see. All right, we'll start with water. And let's actually drink this tea here so we don't take a bunch more damage. And then we're going to craft our birch 4 Ts. So 4 Ts isn't much, but it's enough. All right, let's do one more of these. We're waiting for water to boil because we're out.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, don't worry, Astrid, we got you covered. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, birch bark. And we're gonna drink all of these, all 4 of them. This is why this is the Ravine Hospital. That's why we call it the hospital, because it's the best. It's the best place to heal. At least in Loper. Hey, Kimiota, good to see ya. It's going well. We just started this new updated version of my Outer Loper Marksman, and we haven't died yet. We have 2 bedrolls. So we went to Bleak Inlet from a 4-ler muskeg spawn and got the bedroll there, and then there was a bedroll at Allen's Cave. So we're doing really well. We're doing surprisingly well. A little too well. But right now we're just trying to heal ourselves a bit in the ravine. We got some time in the fire, so let's go to sleep for 4 hours. So with those birch teas, we should be doing okay. Hey, thanks for sharing out, Kimiona. The updated version? Well, it's very similar. But I'm not allowed to shoot rabbits. I have to have 100% accuracy, and I can't use that secret tree base in Milton Basin. So 50 days with 50 hits. So it should be interesting. I have high hopes. But we'll see. Let's throw a couple more sticks on here and sleep for another hour at least. My hire says, hey, Kimiota. So does Leroy. And Took. Yeah, great to see ya. Alright, let's drop some teas off here. I wouldn't mind trying to run and find more birch, but only just right in this area here. I don't want to go too far. Here we go. Perfect. All right, that's good. Good enough. We're getting real cold real fast. Good luck, thank you. Yeah, this one's gonna be a doozy, but I think it's gonna be fun. I'll just really have to take my sweet time and plan my hunts well. That, or I'm just gonna try to shoot 50 wolves and call it done. But we'll see. We'll see how we do. Obviously, the bear is a good opportunity to shoot the moose as well. Let's throw some more in here.
I can't feel my feet.
All right, we'll warm up. Let's do some more birch. Oh, just the one. Okay, makes sense. 2 bedrolls should last a while, hopefully. Oh, that reminds me actually that let's drop one off here.
Damn it.
So we have 2.
Hungry.
We might as well establish this as a bit of a base. Like I said, I'd love to grab that deer, but not during this weather. All right, let's go ahead and drop the 78% one. And I'll put that on the notes. That way we don't forget. Oh, or take a screenshot. Perfect. Spare bedroll, folks. We got a spare backup bedroll, and the weather just turned in our favor. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and cook this tea. And I'm going to drink it, and then try and process some of that deer. I think it's important. Wait, where'd it go? Wasn't there a deer here when I came in? Maybe I'm blind. Okay, what we're gonna do instead then is sleep some more. And then we're going down the road for our flare pistol. But we want to be at a full rest, fully rested, so we can just go down and straight back up. Wildlife often hides in poor weather. Hey, Veggie Chops, good to see ya. Kimyoto, I'm hooked on your TLD streams. Yeah. Oh. Astrid. No. We just made it. But we lost the water. Wait, what? Didn't I just add sticks? That was weird. Veggie Chops, but thank you for the kind words. I do appreciate it. And Veggie Chops, I didn't realize it, but you were a streamer as well, aren't you? I'm pretty sure I saw you doing some streaming. So there you go, Veggie Chops. Last playing some Age of Empires, right on. You're a long dark beginner? Well, we like beginners around here. That's always actually a lot of fun. Okay, sorry, before I get too carried away, we're gonna sleep for another hour. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. Long dark players, they're welcome here. Feel free to sit down, hang out, ask any questions you want. How many torches? Okay, let's grab another one. All right, folks, we're going down the rope. Let's boogie. We're not running. We need all that energy for the climb back up. I don't even want to go out of the way for much other than birch bark. All right. So flare pistol stim. Veggie Chops has just subscribed at tier 1. Oh, well, thank you for that. I do appreciate the support. And you have gifted out some emotes to chat, it looks like. Very cool of you. But thank you for that, Veggie Chops. I appreciate it. And folks, you know the drill. Throw some love into chat for that tier 1 sub. Thank you again, Veggie Chops. Enjoy your stay with us. Oh, there goes that torch. It's fine. Least I can do. Oh, no worries, Veggie Chops. No, I'm always happy to support streamers of the Long Dark, or just streamers in general that like hanging out in the chat, for sure. But I do appreciate that. It's very kind of you. In my Long Dark run right now, Astrid is in camp office at Mystery Lake. I'm not sure where to go from there, but I might try for Trappers. Well, Trappers is good. Another one, if you're at camp office, is the Lookout Tower. It's pretty close. And also the cave that's above camp office is worth a look as well. There's that cave at camp, or Lake Overlook it's called. Yeah, that's one worth checking out. Oh, don't drink that one. We need that tea. That's our specialty. Okay. Deploy the rope. Can we be in the shelter, please? Yep. Okay, one more tea. Yeah, so those are two spots that are close. So like on the way, you could hit them. You know, I shouldn't speak because I was planning on going to Unnamed Pond to check Unnamed Pond for the Fire Striker. And I was planning to go to all of the fishing huts on Mystery Lake because I found 3 pairs of gloves on those fishing huts in the last file. So I don't know. kind of dropping the ball as far as the looting, but I'm basically beelining it to Pleasant Valley playing Crash. That is my #1 priority right now. No, don't check it twice. Oh, we got the hammer. We got the hammer, folks. Oh my goodness. This is it. This is the run. We got all the streamer loot you could possibly ask for. Thor's hammer. The skill book's any good? Mixtroge? Some are better than others. Like on Interloper, the archery book and the cooking books are amazing. Like the archery books are so worth it. The cooking books are great because Cooking 5 and Archery 5 is just the best. But things like the revolver, the rifle, gunsmithing, don't worry about reading them, just fuel. Carcass harvesting, I usually don't read because it's so easy to get carcass harvesting naturally. Sewing, good book. You'll wanna sit tight and read the sewing books as well. Uh-oh, no, we gotta go back. Screwed that up. Hester didn't wait long enough. There we go. Yeah, the skill books are worth your time, but some you should prioritize more than others. Like right now, I have Fire Starting 3, so I don't care about the Fire Starting book, but if I was starting a new run with level 1 Fire Starter, I would want to read the Fire Starting books ASAP. But again, it's sort of personal preference. Which books do you care about and which ones you don't care about? All right, folks, we have a hammer, we have a flare gun. Should we just get a meal here? Can I just like club it with my hammer? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yeah, because this map is so small, the deers get kind of messed up sometimes. If I had a hammer. I have the hammer now, but I'm still heading to Pleasant Valley. I want to go straight to my clothes. I'm going to do that before I forage. I didn't even process the deer like I wanted to. I'm just going to rush. I'm going to rush on through Coastal into Pleasant Valley. I want to get to that plane crash. I think once I get a hat and some gloves on, I can take a deep breath and actually consider this run something. Cooking and archery books are usually the ones you want. Yes. Yep. It's a song. If I Had $1 Million, is that a song by Bare Naked Ladies? We don't need them. Oh, we need this. Yep. The only song I know about a hammer is by the Beatles, I think. Maxwell's Silver Hammer. It's kind of a morbid song. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on his head. Do-do-do-do-do. Isn't that the one? Oh, we're warm in here, folks. Oh, this is just too good. This is just too good. Oh, it's an American gospel song. I did not know this. No need to apologize. We're gonna go 2 hours. In Nomad Challenge, I still haven't found any books, and I have been to 4 different areas. Interesting. Well, some of those challenges are weird. Like, they don't necessarily have all the normal stuff in them that you should expect. But you never know. Keep on looking. You might just be unlucky. That, or anyone in chat confirm or deny whether they've found books in Nomad. Maybe they just aren't there. Maybe they turned them off for the challenge. The song is referring to is not gospel, for the record. Okay, no worries, my hire. I don't know that one. Folk song? Cue the music. All right, I'm gonna have a snack, folks. I'm hungry. Hey, Street OG, good to see you, my friend. Cheers. Okay, so we gotta get right through coastal. There's nowhere for me in coastal. It's like a dead end zone for me. I'd love to go check behind Jackrabbits for the Fire Striker, but I don't think so. But good to see you, Street. Hope you're well. We just started a brand new Outer Loper, and it's a doozy. We gotta have perfect marksmanship in this one. Oh, free coal. Yoink. Written by Pete Sager and Lee Hayes in 49. The familiar version I'm familiar with, reports by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, very cool. Just curious, why go through coastal? I can't go inside any buildings, Penguin, and Carter Dam counts. Even though chat told me I could go through Carter Dam, it's a building. I can't go in any buildings, so I gotta go the long way. If I want to go to Winding River, I have to go through Pleasant Valley. Hey, Malaku, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Grim Gang. Welcome, welcome. No, I'm not gonna run across this bridge, but we know it's possible. We know it's possible. Always check to see you have auto walk turned off before you do anything too crazy. Okay, I hate to say it, but we really should grab the cattails along the river. If we see a bear, I should shoot the bear and get the hide down. Because almost as soon as we get our hatchet, I would love to be thinking about either a bear jacket. Probably not the bear bedroll.
I need to find some place
So bear jacket is going to be a no-brainer as early as we can. Used to listen to a lot of Peter, Paul, and Mary with my parents when I was a kid. Yeah, it's something about like the weekends. Like say if my mom was vacuuming or doing chores, she'd always have, you know, the stereo going, listen to oldies like that. Oldies, you know what I mean? Okay, Astrid's taking some cold damage. It's not ideal. But I'm going up here to get cattails and feathers. Feathers are huge. We need all the feathers we can find. Watch us make the bow and go to take a shot and just miss right away. Wouldn't that be sweet? That's what I'm waiting for, honestly. I'm sure you all are anticipating that as well. Oh, well, I'm prepared for it. But this is going very well so far, this run. As good as it gets. Hey, Alvarian, good to see ya. I missed you yesterday. We were doing Phasma with the crew. We had a lot of fun. Got some good spooks. Alvarian, you should check out the clips from yesterday. There's one that is insane. High school, getting chased. Someone was getting chased by the little child ghost, and they were facing it, and it was right on their heels the whole way. And I was watching from the van. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Okay, we've got as many cattails as we can. We're out of here now. This is it. We don't want to mess around. We're gonna need a fire soon.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yep, I hear ya. I hear ya, Astrid. Your suppressed your schadenfreude? I don't know that word. Oh, Astrid's thirsty. She's cold. She's hungry. Yikes. We're out of water. Yeah, I crashed hard last night. No worries. I'm just trying to fill you in. It was a good one. We had some excitement. And I know you're a fan of the Phasma streams. All right, folks, we are hustling. I think I need to stop and have a fire somewhere. Hey, thanks for following, Mixtroge. Appreciate the follow and welcome to the Grim Gang. Yeah, any Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude, thank you, Tuke. Love Phasma. Yeah, you can always check the clip out. Yeah, we need a fire here in a nice sheltered spot. It's one of your favorite words? Well, learn something new every day. All right. Go, Astra, go. So we're tired. Not ideal, because I don't have a spot to sleep. Unless I can find, like... see, I don't want to go all the way to a fishing hut. This is the problem. Fishing hut's too far. Okay, we are starting to be in a pickle here. I need to think of something. I need to think of something here pretty quick. You know, like, how long could a fire here last me? Probably not that long. Just FYI, at the end of the German words is actually pronounced, so it would be Schadenfreude. I need a plan. Yeah, you don't have the answers, but a plan is a good start. Well, thank you, Taffer. My pronunciation is atrocious, though. I appreciate the advice. All right, we're heading there. We're going to the cave system, and maybe I'll have a fire outside the entrance. I don't know. We'll think about it. That or maybe behind the trailer up here. A, not E. Okay. Schadenfreude? Schadenfreude. Words are hard. Yep. Words are hard. Indeed. Oh, that nice health bar we had is a little trash now, isn't it? It's a good word. It expresses the feeling that English doesn't have an easy way to describe. Aw, that's the lovely thing about German, is there's all sorts of these words that explain stuff that's... Prybar! What's that word that would describe that situation? Alright. I don't think I can have a fire here. It says I can. Alright, let's do it. Oh, don't eat a cattail, Astrid.
Ugh, my tongue feels like sandpaper.
This is not ideal, but we're trying it. Yeah, it's hard to describe those words. We found the pry bar, folks. We got the hammer. We got
On the
2
fire.
bedrolls. We got, what, 3 boxes of matches. Easy street. We're on easy street. Or at least if I screw this up, I'll have no excuses. Come on. Alright, we're gonna snooze for an hour. You couldn't crouch before walking again? When a bear is in the entrance? Oh, that you should crouch, yeah. Hey, Wicker! Thanks for coming by and dropping that lurk. Appreciate you, my friend.
Look for shelter.
Well, Astrid, we got a shelter here. We're sheltered behind this trailer. What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're up to here? Alright, let's do that again. What you could do is just Google the word and see how it's pronounced. Very true. Yeah, that's the plan. I could try that after the stream. We might have been out of water. Oops. Uh-oh. 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 Things took a turn, folks. It is now minus 30 degrees. Frick. Frostbite risk. Ah! Go, Astrid, go. We got our bedroll, right? Oh, nuts.
I'll lay down.
That's not how it's done. At least we're close to the mine. Oof. Oh, man. I know. Ruh-roh. Yeah, Google Diurnals. Don't get me started on Google. I can DuckDuckGo it, though. That works, too. Well, my goodness. So much for having a nice little nap. Wands is the 0.01 that uses DuckDuckGo. Yeah. I'm a weirdo. It's confirmed. Well, I heard that DuckDuckGo is picking up some momentum. Wait. What? I don't use Google. Yeah, I don't use Google. I was telling this story. My mom bought me this this thing that you plug into the wall and you talk to it.
Dying from starvation.
I think it's called Alexa. And anyways, I turned Alexa on and right away I was not having it. I turned Alexa off, but then every now and then Alexa will be like, just so you know,
Man, I could use a drink.
I'm turned off right now. You should turn me on if you want to use me. And I was not interested. Not at all interested in that. No, thank you. All right, we gotta waste a torch here. Alexa's evil. Snow Orchid, I was just a little overwhelmed, I think. But yeah, I decided to unplug Alexa from the wall. Alexa is no longer got power. No power over me. Yeah, she's always listening. Well, I think it is a Google one. I don't know if it was Alexa or whatever. Let's just see what's here. Oh, there's that stim. Dang it. I'd love it. I'd love to have that stim. Check for the batteries. Oh, I can't loot the corpse. I keep forgetting I can't pick anything up in here. She's the needy ex that never goes away. Exactly. It's like begging for me to turn the power back on, but I just couldn't listen anymore. You have a Google house? What? Like the whole house is Google? That's just breaking my brain. Stage 5 clinger. Yeah, we're only here to help you. Have no fear. You do use the search engine? Okay, well, I've gone a step further into my paranoia. I just don't use the search engine either. I will admit, those, you know, it was really nice to have something anticipate my thoughts for me, and all my atrocious spelling that made no sense, Google would be like, you spelled a bunch of mumbled words that make no sense, but did you mean this thing that you meant exactly? Well, here you go. Oh no, it's still a blizzard. Okay, folks, think. Where is the nearest cave? I bet you this is gonna go out as soon as we exit. I do know where the nearest cave is, but I don't think I can get there. Okay, I'm gonna exercise my right to go in here and craft teas. I'm allowed to do this. It's not gonna help me much, but it's something. This is doing nothing for me. Street OG in the house. Bear Cave is on the left. You can goat there. Oh, Ass Jeeves has gone belly up. I hear ya. Well, I'm heading to the right though. I gotta go down the road to the cave that's by oh man, I'm screwed. I'm in trouble. Let's just check our maps. The cave is down by the road. Oh, I gotta get there quick. I think I'm gonna be stimming. It might be the case. All right, let's just do it. cave is really close to the region wall. So you're telling me just to like turn left and Billy Goat? All right, Guntek, you're the boss. This is a bad idea. Is that what you said?
Oh, so cold.
Guntek, this is not right. This doesn't look like a good Billy Goat. A little to the right before going left. Whoops. We went left. We went right away left. Oh, snap. All right, I have no idea. Oh no, our wrist. Now which way? Can't even tell which direction I'm pointing. But like, where's this cave at? To the right? To the left? All right, I'm going right. No, wrong way. Oh no. All right, Guntak, appreciate you. I think I might stim in a second. You're off, Fenris? Okay, take care, my friend. Have a great sleep. You lost internet, my hire? Well, we're in a pickle. You've come back to a pickle. But it's okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm sure. We've got a cave to look forward to any minute. All right, we got it. We got it. You do enjoy pickles. Me too, actually. I do enjoy pickles as well. All right, thank you, Guntek. Saved the day. You saved the day. I know of another cave, but it's further away than this one. Okay, what's the temps in the back of the cave? Minus 15 back here, or minus 23 back here. Yeah, we gotta do the outdoor fire. It's the only way. We're gonna have to invest everything we got. No, we're not gonna die. We actually do have to invest like all our coal though, which is a bummer. Yeah, Guntek for the win. Here we go. Let's get out of this one.
Oh, lucky day.
Okay. Let's right away craft some birch teas and drink those. Oh, and there goes the blizzard. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. So we got 4 hours on this thing. And we need to eat a little bit. Blizzard's over. And then we'll recover like 12% condition over those 4 hours. Right? Perfect. Heal thyself. The game senses its blizzard can no longer kill you. Yeah, I have the high ground. Try again, Long Dark. You got nothing on me. I'm kidding, Long Dark. Please don't hurt me. I didn't mean it. Don't kill me. I hear the wolves howling.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, let's tear up some of these junk torches. Add them to the fire, pull new torches. And then we're heading to the plane crash. Well, actually, I should try to sleep a bit longer. No one saw that. We didn't just burn a bunch of books. That did not just happen. Alright, we're just gonna keep doing this. Another hour snooze. Stockpiling teas and water. Okay, it's just coming up morning still. What's the temps back of the cave like? Minus 14. Mm-hmm. Oh, cooking. We got a cooking skill up, folks. Astrid yawns. Yeah, I feel ya, Astrid. I feel ya. Oh, don't do that. That's right, we do have the flare gun though. Good point. Good point. Okay, go Astrid, go Astrid, go. We need sticks along the way. Cooking hype. Oh, gee. Get out of here. I don't have time for you. We had bigger fish to fry. Yeah, all those little victories like that, everything counts. It's all a win for Team Astrid here. Level 2 cooking, awesome. Pretty soon it'll be level 5. Well, actually, I don't know. I might do the same self-imposed no level 5 cooking additional challenge.
Where can I find something to eat?
All right, let's do it. Oh, we don't have any stones. Good thing we have our flare gun. We need a stone then. All right, we're back at the road. Perfect. Isn't there another cave like over here? I don't know, somewhere. Okay, onwards and upwards, folks. There's a cave with bunnies nearby? Yeah, I feel like it's around the corner here. But I don't know if I want to stop. I think I have to push on. I'm just worried if there's loot in there. Like, what if there's a bedroll or something, you know? Doesn't look like anything to me. I can't tell. I'm gonna try to get to that spot where there's a sheltered building and have a fire there. But I might have to stop in the meantime. Do y'all think they should change the torch drop thread to throw stone? I don't know. I kind of like it, honestly. You don't have to use it if it seems too easy for you. But also, it's nice having something early game to get yourself out of a threat of a wolf. Yeah, it's a new mechanic. The whole thing with the torch drop and rock aim. It just means you're safe, basically. Like right now, there's a wolf right there. Not worried. It's not gonna bother me. I'll just aim the rock and he's threatened by me. He's threatened. Oh, yeah. See that aim? Oh, Astrid, what are you doing?
Good.
She's insane. Drink your tea and get your head on straight. Okay, let's check this car just in case. I have a pry bar now, folks. I can check trunks. I can check lockers. Oh wait, there aren't any lockers. Well, there's that one at the Muskeg. I could always go back there for the forge and open that up. Okay, are we gonna make it to that building? I don't think so. I got one more torch left. Yeah. Hibernia has one. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Cindy, there's one there. Oh. There might be another one somewhere for me, somewhere in the world. But basically the whole thing that I'll use it for is trunks. Getting into trunks of cars. This is tough, but we're close, folks. We're making progress.
Come on, little fire.
I'd like to get Astrid a set of clothing by the end of the stream. A nice set of clothes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I can't feel my hands.
Oh shoot. That was silly of me. Alright. Good job, ones. Gotta go now. That's all, folks. Come on, little fire. Yeah, I know I'm doing okay, but we've had a lot going in our favor, and I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Yeah, we gotta drink all these teas up. Something like a Wolverine set of claws would be nice to punch wolves with. Stomper. Bear paw boxing gloves. Maybe you're onto something.
That didn't work.
Yeah, the hardest part of this challenge is the beginning. It should only get easier as I progress. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Alright, we'll save one tea in case we get parasites. Adding Wolverines would be cool. Wolverines are super aggressive though, so they'd have to be a pretty powerful enemy. And their hide is so thick that it might not be realistic to expect an arrow to penetrate. They're just such tough critters. I think they've been talking for years about the cougar being added, but I don't really know. Mountain lion? Khajiit has deal. Khajiit has gold. I too played some Elder Scrolls. Okay. There's the bear. But we don't care. I have a flare gun, but I don't want to use it on the bear just yet. Because I'm not really able to process this thing. Elder Scrolls is the OG. Yeah, I played Morrowind first. That was the first Elder Scrolls game I played, and then Oblivion and Skyrim. But yeah, Morrowind was truly special. You're holding out for hope of actual T-Wolves and Timberwolf? That would be actually kind of neat, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Guntech, I was sort of hoping that Timberwolves would be added randomly to other regions. Like they sort of teased that, didn't they? But then it just didn't happen. Oh right, I can't get around here, can I? Shoot, not this again. This looks like a fall.
Starting to
Oh,
feel
Astrid, what have you done, girl? Easy. We did it. Nice landing. Yeah, we aced it. Cougar that would stalk from a distance and be difficult to hunt would be fun. Yeah, like an animal that never gets too close unless it's like coming on your blind side. Like it will attack when your back is turned sort of thing, or it like randomly can jump out of a tree at you, you know? That would be neat. Okay, we're taking the lake. Wait, no, we don't need lake trail. Let's just take the main road, I guess.
Do I, if I don't
Ankles are for people who need to walk. Good to see you, Mercurium. Easy ones. Yeah, it needs a dictionary. Alright. Let's not get lost. We're in the fog here. Things are getting dicey.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
But I have 2 stims, so could always stim, run to cave, try our best to survive there. BRB, gotta get your chicken. All right, go fork that chicken, Cindy. Enjoy. Okay, here we are. Maybe some bonus gloves matches here would be real nice. There's a whole bunch of loot drops though usually in this area. This is a big spot for me. Yeah, no, it's not easy. No, I know, but we're doing okay, so we gotta be cocky.
So,
Alright, something like mittens or a toque would be nice. Yeah, we're taking damage. We got nothing. Oh, augers! We did it. We have the mittens, and we got bonus matches, folks. What are you talking about, Stomper? Cold Reno, indeed, though. Yep. All right. Shoot. I think we need to warm up. I hate to do it. Hey, Yen, it's going. We got 2 bedrolls, we got the hammer, got the hacksaw. We're making our way to the Pleasant Valley plane crash. So it's going, it's going. We got like infinite matches already. Like I think I have 5 boxes of matches. I did the forage and turned TLD off. Oh, look, GG, nice getting to the forage. That's always a huge turning point. Usually you can take a deep breath after that. Okay, we're minus 18. Let's throw 2 sticks on there and then check to see if that's enough. Noisy Demon, you trying to make it to the plane crash? Yep, we're trying to get to the plane crash. 28, that's a good forage. Yeah, I usually shoot for at least 20. At least. Okay, we're warming up. Let's eat and sleep. It's my only play right now. And hope this weather holds strong. I got some mad frostbite risk right now. But GG and well played. All right, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We're gonna warm up, heal some of our frostbite, and push on. The problem is though we don't have the fuel now to support us for the next big cave sleep. So that means we actually need to. Hold on, let's sleep a bit more. We're healing frostbite. We need to go and get good clothing so we're warm in the cave so we can sleep without a fire. That's where we're at now. Is 12 too few? 12 is too few. Yeah. 12 you'll lose pretty quick just shooting at animals and having like deer and wolves run off with your arrows. So that's the one issue I see you coming up against. Especially for me when I was first getting going. I noticed that I was losing my first 10 arrows really quick. Oh shoot. Let's add a stick, pull a torch, grab a tea, let's go. Hey, thanks for following Guade. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. Good to have you and welcome to the Grim Gang. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we got some poggers weather here now, folks. Let's take advantage of it. We need all these sticks, because like I said, we're out of fuel now. You effed it up? Oh, well, it happens. Don't get too attached to a new Loper file. You just don't want to, because it's bound to hit the fan, so to speak, eventually. Really hate it when the animal falls in the arrow. Oh, that doesn't happen anymore, Noisy Demon. They've patched that out. So now all you have to do is click on the animal and you'll get your arrows back, even if it lands on them. So you just have to click the animal and all your arrows magically return to your inventory. So that's been one of the updates that they did probably about a year ago. They fixed that. So you don't have to worry anymore, Noisy Demon. No fear. Okay, we're gonna grab our wood, because this will probably help us. Yep. Bingo. Come on, pot. Oh, nuts. No pot. Not even a second can. Okay, we got the nice weather though, so let's take advantage of it.
I think I need to look out.
Okay, we do have 2 torches left. But yeah, that was always a pain in the butt. You could like 50-50 whether or not you even get your arrows back. So now it's more of a sure thing. Well, keep in mind too that they can break. So if you have an arrow break on an animal, then you won't find it on that animal. You'll find it on the ground where you first shot it. So that's something that can happen as well. You can hear the audio cue of a broken arrow though, so usually you can hear it. It has like a snapping noise on impact instead of a good solid thud. But welcome, Guade. Thank you, Took. Thank you, thank you. You pronounced it right. I like the gameplay with commentary. Tried some Loper, but already learning. Aw, well, I try to like explain what I'm doing, but honestly, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. That's the best way to learn. When I first started on the Long Dark, I was going into streams and asking all the random questions I could. Nothing here. Nothing to grab in the blind. So yeah, feel free to hang out, put your feet up, enjoy. We're doing this kind of advanced challenge right now that's not normal gameplay. So we're doing things like we're not allowed to go inside any buildings, that sort of thing. So it's gonna make things tough for us, but we're gonna scrape by. We're gonna scrape by and make it happen. Oh, I said I was gonna save this tea, didn't I? Oops. Alright, let's not get food poisoning. I just wanted a little bit more warmth. I need that toque. I need that toque so our frostbite fears are done.
Soon.
Don't worry, Astrid, we're gonna actually eat and sleep pretty soon. Like, very soon. Promise. Yeah, but for anyone just getting into the Long Dark, great time to be playing it. There's a cool update coming in 2 days, a fun event that's going to be taking place, and then another big update in December. A whole new region is being added, folks, so brace yourselves. It's going to be a doozy. Oh, you know what? We're going to have a fire. That or we're wasting,
This will come in handy.
Oh, yeah. So it begins... Can we put this here? Yeah, we can. Okay, we're doing this just to pull... Yeah, Varian, this is a plane crash, and it's got the best clothing that you can find early on. So it's a good spot to loot, especially on Interloper. And we're back. Good to see you back, Varian. Yeah, now we need underwear and some combat pants. Oof, could you imagine? Okay, let's burn a cedar. And make a tea. Start looting this thing out while we're here. Nice. That's it, folks. Frostbite's done. Even though it's like the... Oh, we did it. Oh, it's frozen. Yikes. Frozen 2. Maybe we should drop that one off here for a minute. I love how it snaps into place, though. As if, like, that's an option for you. Yeah, we need underwear. So we start with 1 pair, and then there's another slot to fill. It's actually thermal long johns. You start with stock underwear, and they never come off the person. All right. Baseball hat, we don't need it. We're clothing it. Yeah, we got the streamer loots. Exactly. This whole run has been streamer loot, folks. No denying it. No sense in denying it. Okay, let's drink this tea. Grab a couple torches, and then we're gonna leave this toque here. And you will all remind me to come back for it, right? Right? I sure hope so. Wait, we searched that one, right? Yep. Alright, every corpse should have some feathers for me as well. So let's keep an eye out.
Come in handy.
96% combat pants. You're gosh darn right, Astrid. These are gonna come in handy. Oh, folks. Just doesn't get any better. We just can't go wrong here. Combat pants, Canada toque.
Sleep right here.
What's next? Second underwear, maybe? Yeah, we did it. Thank you, Yen. Thank you, Leroy. Nah, we won't get 2. That's way too ambitious. Underwear, though, would be cool. I'll take a pair of undies. Meanwhile, I can't find a single pair of combat pants on any of your runs. Oh, well, There is a guaranteed pair of combat pants. Hey, Tess, good to see ya. The situation is we've started a brand new file, and so far so good. We're like on day 2 or 3. We found 2 bedrolls. We got a hammer. We got a hacksaw. We got a flare pistol. We got some clothing. We're starting to build our kit up. We're heading to the summit after this. But great to see you, Tess. Thanks for the sit rep. It's going. But we're doing the Outer Looper Marksman. Yeah, I finished the other one, and now I'm doing a harder version of the same challenge. Aw, second mittens. Nice. I see that sweater. Nope, not gonna give it to me. T-shirt, it's cloth. Another vest, it's more cloth. Yeah, that's the challenge there. So, oh, another vest. Oh my goodness, how many vests does a gal need? So yeah, the whole thing about this challenge is I have to not miss any shots. I have to have all hits all the time. So it's kind of a tricky one. Sometimes there's a corpse over here, so I'm just gonna check. Nope. Okay, let's go grab our toque. Hope our fire's still going. It might not be though. That's fine. If we have to burn another match, then we deserve it. Okay, it's still wet, but I think I'll just put it on. Why not? All right, folks. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. Yeah, we got some combat pants. We got the Canada toque. It's not in awesome shape, but I will likely repair that one. It's worth the risk. But we're doing it, folks. We're making it happen. So now we're actually in a good part of the day to sleep. So hopefully we can get into the back of the cave and have a nice nap and actually stay warm. So we'll do our best. Like, it should be getting warmer right now. So if it's warm in the cave, I might have a whole 8-hour stretch of sleep where I can actually go to bed. But we'll find out soon. Burnt Ridge Cave, here we go. Any loots for us? Sometimes there's a pool right in here. Dinner. Okay, and we are warm in the back of this cave. Feels like +2. It's as good as it gets. So we're gonna eat these peaches. On Interloper, is it smarter to stick to the same region or keep moving? It's smarter to keep moving, especially early game on Interloper. The first 10 days of weather is the best you're ever gonna see. So the strategy is to loot and scoot. You just move through the region quickly, hit all the main hotspots for loot, and then move on to the next one. And then once you've done a tour of the world and you've got your kit established, like I'm talking the good clothing, you've got all the, you know, stuff like the fire striker, the lantern, the bedroll. Once you've got all that stuff organized, then it's time to start, you know, getting yourself established, picking a base, crafting. Hopefully along the way you're curing hides and stuff as well. Let's do 8 hours. Let's not go crazy. 8 hour snooze is quite a lot. If it blizzards on me, we could die. It got close. Oh man, it got close. If we did 10 hours, could have been a game over. Okay, let's light a fire. Oh, we wasted that match. I'm so used to Fire Striker. So yes, on Interloper, the first 10 days, think of that as your window of opportunity. And you want to hit, like, say if you spawn in Desolation Point, you'll want to go maybe all the way to Milton
Come on, little
before you take a breath, you know? And then just you're getting all the best gear, you're getting tons of food. You don't have to worry about hunting because you're collecting food along the way. So
Oh yeah.
that's the turning point for me. When I figured that out, that's when things got easier. We'll sleep for an hour. That way, we'll get some water going. Okay, so we have not enough water. We need more. More, please.
I could eat a horse.
That's saying a lot because we're a big fan of horses. First 10 days is a window of opportunity indeed, yes. And then there's sort of another decent slot of weather that will last until about day 40. And then after that, it's as bad as it's going to be. Day 50, day 60, it's going to be, you know, the worst weather you'll get probably. So that's why we're working quickly at the beginning to sort of travel, hit all the hot spots. That's going to be a big difference maker in your runs for sure. All right, let's go to sleep for 3 hours. What about the matches? I don't have a meg lens. Hey, really decent. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't have a meg lens. I don't know if I can find one on Outerloper. Unless there's one in like the
Think about it.
fishing huts. What do you mean, my hire? What about matches? I basically have all the matches that I need for the challenge already. I'm gonna get another 3 boxes at Timberwolf, so we'll be fine. All right, let's carry on with some teas. Yeah, we don't have them. Okay. This is fine. Oh, that's it. Wow, we're low. Okay, let's actually go over here and get some reishi.
I need something to eat.
Okay, 16 minutes. Let's see if we can tear up some cloth. Do not repair, Astrid. Do not repair. Yes, this is one hell of a challenge. We just finished a similar challenge, but the whole thing with that one was we kind of cheesed it a little bit. So now we're going a bit extra. We're doing extra. I guess the down vest is probably the one I want. Yeah, we'll tear these up. $45. Extra cheese. Well, in the end, Kimyoda, I had to shoot rabbits, so I think I shot like 8 rabbits at the end, and I also spent like 30 days inside the secret cave in a snow shelter. So some people don't really like that. It's not quite an honest win, you know. I'd like an honest win, so we're avoiding that sort of stuff, if at all possible. All right, I'm not gonna worry about repairing anything yet. let's just carry on. I'm gonna tear up all this stuff and get as much cloth as we can. The bunnies, yeah. So shooting the bunnies was just felt a little cheap. Instead of, you know, hunting a bear or a wolf or a moose. So on this file, we won't be shooting bunnies with the arrow. So that should be interesting. All right, let's go for another quick hour. And then we're gonna have to go climb that rope. Your completion of the challenge was awesome. I know, but I feel like I can do better. So that's what we're doing here. We're doing round two. Round two. I'm off. All right, good night, Taffergill. Hope you have a enjoyable stream and a great rest of your day. Thank you, thank you. Bunnies are a small target, but I was basically shooting them at point blank range. So literally just I'd walk right up to them and shoot them. So it was pretty cheap. Like I would be crouched, they'd be facing away from me, and I could like reach out and touch them basically. Oh, don't run. We're climbing ropes now, aren't we? I'd love to grab that, but well, the bunnies, like if they're facing away from you, they don't see you. So I just crouch walk behind them until they pause, and then you can literally just stand up and aim down at your feet and shoot them. The deer, you can do that as well to an extent, but they do run once you get close enough. You don't eat cheese? Yeah, Kimiota. I don't eat cheese either, but I use it liberally in my gameplay. I gave up dairy about, I don't know, a year and a half ago now. Oh, running shoes. So it's been interesting. I don't really miss it anymore though, to be honest. Like some things I miss, but I can handle it. I can handle it. It's like a challenge, IRL challenge. But I do miss it a little bit sometimes. Oh, Kimiota. My hire, I'm assuming, is a fan of cheese. IRL cheese. You're going to bed too, Guntech? Alright, Guntech. Well, thanks again for that raid, and I appreciate you hanging out and helping me find the cave. That was awesome. That was a clutch play. So thank you again, Guntech. Hope you have a great sleep. Yeah, I make pizza, and I use this artificial kind of substitute cheese that's actually pretty decent. Like it even melts and does the whole, you know, gooey thing that cheese does. But it's sort of not the same thing. It's a substitute. I know, Hawkeye. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. You will too survive. That Tyrannel's face says it all. Oh shoot, Astrid, we're cold. So we gotta drink some tea. Just warm up as much as we can. All right, I'm just sort of on autopilot. I didn't even really think if this was the best decision, but I feel like it is. I feel like this is the only option for me right now, is to go summit and keep the momentum, you know, keep the momentum going. Once we summit, we'll then forage. So we have that to look forward to. All right, let's set up the rope. Looks like cheese, tastes like gym socks. It's not that bad. Well, no joke, I make nacho cheese, so it's supposed to be like, you know, at the movie theater, how if you buy nachos at the movie theater, they give you this orange gooey stuff. It's like that, and it actually tastes the same, and it does all the same consistency, but it's made out of like potatoes and carrots as a base, so it's just wild, but it hits the spot. If you've been without cheese for a while, it hits the spot. And that's all I'll say on the subject. I'm wondering if I should have stopped to grab that cedar limb, or the cedar log there. Timberwolf, here we come. Once I'm kidding, some fake cheese ain't so bad, but let's not pretend. Oh no, no, never. That's why I say it's a substitute. It's an imitation. So yeah, when I feel like pizza, I do my best. I do my best to replicate it. All right, we got that half health bar. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty solid, Astrid. It's a shame it's like the coldest time of day. Obviously. All right, here we go. Timberwolf Mountain. Watch out. We're coming. We're coming for you. And I won't be doing the out of bounds route just because I'm not confident enough with it and I'm already half dead. Do need all the sticks that we can grab though. All right, but for a first try on this new challenge, I'm very happy. It's going as well as it could. Obviously, we could have a full health bar and a bunch of birch tea in our pocket, but
It's too cold to think.
can't win them all. Ooh, minus 30. We need to make it to the bear cave. Yeah, we'll try to push through to the wing and get the coffee, and then we'll cook the coffees up,
Okay.
and that will help us. But I don't want to rely on coffee to get there. I think we can get to the summit with just the bedroll. But we have to sleep in the outdoor caves, so we'll need the fuel. Tofu can be a substitute, yeah, like tofu can be used for a lot of stuff. But again, tofu's kind of like a blank canvas, so you have to add the flavor to it. So if you cook it right, it can really do wonders. But as far as like nutritional equivalents, I don't know. Oh, here we go. That's what we want. Feel frantic. Feel like we're frantically running around this this area here. Your stream saved me, I'll never forget that. Screw the damn cheese. It is really substitute if you're just used to eat that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I really I don't miss it. Just it's been long enough that I'm over it. Over here we have a term like flavor carrier. Oh, interesting. Saute tofu in soy sauce with sesame seeds and green onions. That sounds lovely. Hey, Violacious, good to see you. Tofu, mushroom, and mozzarella are examples. Flavor carrier, I like it. Okay, I think we need to get to that bear's cave and really try to get warm quick here. Oops. I will still love you no matter if you are mean to me, because that's what you do with people you love. Aww. A little playful teasing never hurts, as long as you know... oh wow, a second hammer. Yeah, as long as you know where the line is. All right, newsprint. Oh, driving gloves. I like driving gloves for leather. Just takes too long. Well, nice that we have a second hammer. I wonder if there will be a hacksaw at the summit for me. That would be neat. All right, I think we have enough cattails. We need to just go. We gotta go get Worm here. Sooner than later. The beers are on my hire. Your mom used to use tofu to make taco meat. Ah, there you go. I use it for a lot of things, but usually I sort of, it's not like trying to be anything. Like I know some people who use tofu to make scrambled eggs, or I've used it to make like cream cheese. So really, it's just one of those things. Hey, really decent. Thank you for following. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Grim Gang. Yeah, it's one of those things where you can just sort of use it as your blank canvas and add some creativity and voila. Yeah, it's its own thing. My favorite way to prepare it is basically a light marinade and then baked in the oven with some yeah, sesame seeds, and then I make this like spicy peanut sauce. It's amazing. Okay, the bear is not in his cave, so that means I can have his cave, right? It's my cave now. My cave now. This is where we live. Sorry, Mr. Bear, you thought... Alright, is it warm? Is the question. Shoot. It's -7. Or okay, we have to do it. We don't have a choice. Hey, Navneet, good to see ya. Yeah, it's my cave now. Peanut sauce is unrivaled. Yeah. No, and I have this great recipe that's pretty simple, but it just really, really tastes good. Hits the spot. Okay, we have 48 sticks, so let's do that. 3-hour fire here. This is a little silly, folks, but we're doing it. It's my Hail Mary. You're heading out, Hawkeye? Alright, well, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Don't kill Astrid. I'll try. We are heading to the summit, though, so I'll need all the luck I can get. Will the bear not go in? He might come back really decent, so I'm gambling right now. We're taking a big risk. We're taking a risk here for sure. But I'm in a bad spot. I need to heal up and get warm. All right, looks good.
I could eat anything right now.
Right, we're out. Oh no, we're not. Look at this, birch bark. Okay, let's grab 2 torches. And we're trying to get to the wing to grab our coffee. Nice day out. It is a nice day, folks. We got some luck on our side here, it looks like. What do you do in this game? This is a survival game, so you basically get spawned into the world and you try not to die. And when you die, your file gets deleted and you start over. But right now we're doing this sort of self-imposed challenge where we're not allowed to go inside any buildings. So we're trying to live and survive with all odds against us. I do hear the bear, so let's be cautious. Also, this game, you suffer until you die. Yep, exactly. Well said. Life is misery. Oh, there he is. Yeah, see, he's heading like back towards his cave. So maybe if I slept for, say, 5 hours, I'd be in trouble. Oh, that guy just killed a... Ooh, yoink. Get out of here. He went the wrong way.
My stomach is eating.
I've never seen a chestnut on the ground. Today I've been foraging for chestnuts. Ooh. Now, it's interesting you mentioned that, Kimyoto, because
Wonder if I can drop it.
there was this thing in the news recently because someone who used to live in the UK, I think, came out and they were like collecting chestnuts here, but our chestnuts are poisonous. So it was like, just a heads up, folks, the chestnuts aren't good. Our chestnuts, you do not want to eat. So it was kind of interesting. Someone came from abroad and they were doing that, and they realized that wasn't a good idea. But yeah, that is a lovely, lovely thing to do in the fall. Fall forageables are always really fun, whether you're hunting mushrooms or, you know, different different crops that grow. It's always a neat treat. Good way to get out into some nature too. So we have our coffees. Yeah, the horse chestnuts. That's what we have. So that's the thing, is someone just didn't realize they were a different thing altogether. You the one who has sweet? Yep. Well said. Yeah, the ones we have just don't exist here. We don't have any of the good ones. The roastable chestnuts. Is there some kind of official end in the sandbox? Resources will get low really decent, but if you really do min-max the game and optimize your play, you can live inevitably. There is beachcombing and you know, a chance to get some loot that way. But yeah, at a certain point, you use up everything in the world, and it would be a lot harder to live. But there's just a lot of gear and loot, so it takes a long time before you can really use up everything, and often people will get bored before that happens. So it takes quite a bit of dedication just to get a run to, say, 500 days, let alone 1,000 or beyond, but it's possible. Does it have an ending? It ends when you die. So if you die, your save file gets deleted and it's game over. You gotta start again. Yeah, the official end is death, exactly. How do you scare the wolves away? I use the torch. If you put the torch on the ground, that will cause the wolf to stop and growl at you. And then if you aim a rock, the combined mechanics of the wolf being afraid of the fire and being intimidated by the rock will cause it to run away. So you can scare the wolf if you have a torch and a rock or a flare gun to aim at it. Okay, what I think I'll do is try to sleep here in this cave until I'm not able to. Then I'll make my coffee and think about my climb. But this is a nice cave for me here. Hey, Stages just subscribed. 8 months, currently on a 8-month streak. Thank you, Stasia. I do appreciate the continued support, folks. Throw some love into chat for that sub, and thank you again, Stasia, for all your continued support. Do chestnuts taste like other nuts? Good question. Okay, we're warm in here. I think it's a bit different, and you roast them. You know, roasting them on the open flame is the way to go, apparently. Okay, let's eat these pork and beans. But thank you again, Stasia. Someone mind giving Stasia a shout? Anyone could do it. But yeah, Stasia's another great streamer who plays some Long Dark and some other cool games. So make sure you go on over to their channel and check them out. Hey, thank you, Guntech. Appreciate you. Okay. Time to sleep. Let's try to put Astrid to bed and have her not die on us. So it's plenty warm. We're doing an 8-hour snooze. Roasted are best, but you can also boil them. Ah. All right, Guntech, now you're heading out. Thank you again for all the help, and take care, Guntech. Sleep well. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I could eat a horse.
Not saying a lot.
'Cause I love horses.
We love horses. They're our favorite. And cheers, Guntech. Good night. Everyone's saying sleep well. And thank you again, Stasia. Hope you're having a great day off. Are you relaxing? Are you playing some games? Are you gearing up for Phasmophobia, Stasia? Let me know. I'm excited that you bought it. Belated sub love. No worries, Duke. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, 8 months, Stasia. That's almost Twitch baby territory. So you got to think of that name. All right. So the tentative plan is to climb the rope, and then hopefully climb the second rope. I don't know if we can do it, but we'll try. I just came back from Halloween City Store. You got a costume? Really? Now, is this for stream, or do you have other Halloween plans that you're preparing for? Are there any other survival games as good as TLD? Really decent. For me, I'm a big fan of this game, and nothing else really compares. You know, some people talk about Green Hell or The Forest, but those games have like violent enemies, and it's more building focused, whereas The Long Dark is just pure survival. So honestly, I can't really think of one that would be... Oh no, we're too encumbered? That would be much... that would be similar to this one, you know? I don't want to drop my... Dang it. Okay, there we go. You made me drop my stick collection. Yeah, this game is really unique. Oh, 7 Days to Die? I've seen that game. It's quite a lot different than The Long Dark, though. But yeah, as far as the survival game, that one's more focused again on building and survival with weaponry for zombies. So this one is like, you know, the enemies are nature, the cold, wolves, bears, your own ignorance and carelessness will get you killed. Stuff like that makes this really, really neat. It really is a special thing they got going here. Riku Escape the Pacific has a similar vibe. It's still in alpha too, yeah.
Snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
I heard a wolf barking. Okay, the wolf's taking on something. My mom got snowed in with us 6 kids for 8 days once. The snow covered her picture window and you couldn't get out. She put heaters on the doors to melt her way out. Aw, that's clever. Northern Lights, yeah. Now, has that come out yet, Tuke? I just heard about that one recently. Another game, Among Trees, was a cool game, but just didn't have the longevity that The Long Dark has. So honestly, if you're trying to find like the same game, it's just not out there. This one is truly unique. Reminds me of Cindy the Blizzard of '96. They're talking that this year might be another rough winter for us here in British Columbia. All right, folks, we're doing the rock climb shortcut. So we're heading up, and we're gonna bypass deer clearing and all that stuff. We're going straight there. Hopefully, we don't get any sprains. Oh no! This is not off to a good start. We're in Sprain City now.
I'll make it.
I wonder if we can climb the rope with a sprained ankle. I have a feeling the answer is no.
Ow!
Now I'm thinking that you should play this game. Oh yeah, no, this game, it's gonna be probably coming on sale in the fall sometime, but right now I think at full price it's about $30. I bought it twice now for full price, and I have no regrets. It's an amazing game, and you really do get a lot of hours of enjoyment. Oh no, double ankle sprain. Oh, Astrid. You definitely should. Yeah, it is 100% worth the price. Oh, Northern Lights isn't out yet? Okay, well that's one to look forward to then. Occupy Mars. I haven't heard of that one. Hey, A Sharpa. Yes, we did see the trailer, A Sharper. We shared it on stream before I started. Looks pretty spooky. Looks like it's gonna be a doozy, but thank you for coming by, A Sharper. How you doing today? Yeah, we watched it at the start of the stream. Okay, do I need to repair my ankles? Or can I climb with just my hands? Dope. Maybe we can climb with one sprained ankle. Dope. Oh, Astrid, your poor health bar. I think I might be stimming up to the summit. I think that's the plan. I don't know if I have another night of sleep in me. You've bought it 3 times, Xbox, PS4, and Switch, exactly. TLD is probably your favorite game of all time. Yeah, it's right up there for me too. It's definitely the game I have the most hours in, for sure. All right, folks, if we're gonna stim up the next rope, I'm not gonna worry. Wait, isn't there like a cave? No, screw it. All right, we're safe. Whew. Onwards to summit, folks. Let's do it. Yeah, you sprain your ankle in this one, you can get intestinal parasites, you can get broken ribs, you can get a laceration and a bleed. I haven't played Raft, but I have seen it streamed a bit. A Sharper, I'm so slow today, lots of playing. Oh, I'm sorry, A Sharper. Well, bright attitude, and hope you do feel better soon. Oh no, we can't pick up that coal. See, here's the thing, we're gonna get a stim on the summit, so I'll still be at 2 stims, even if I do burn 1. I just don't want to risk... I don't want to risk it. All right, folks, we are summiting here. Whether we like it or not, it's happening. We spawned in the Muskeg, we went to Bleak Inlet, got a bedroll, went to Mystery Lake, got another bedroll, but Bleak Inlet was worth it for the matches we got, for sure. So I'm not upset. All right, I wonder if I can craft a couple teas real quick. Hey, checkers, summit or bust? You can say that again. Yeah, I think it's don't forget well soon, A Sharper. Okay, Let's turn our lantern off, and what I'm gonna do is craft a little if I can. Just to warm up. I'm allowed. This is what I'm allowed to do in these transition caves. It's not much, but it will help. Thirty more minutes. What's on the summit? Oh, you will see. On the lower difficulties, there is a lot more, but on this difficulty, it's still worth the trip. So you'll find out soon. We're heading there, but there's a plane crash at the summit. It's quite a challenge to get there, but it is an adventure worth committing to. So we are gonna run to the rope because I'm stimming to get up it. No looting. Yeah, no looting in the transition cave, but I'm allowed to sit there and craft some teas. I'm not allowed to put my bedroll down or start a fire. I can't sleep there. But yeah, I am allowed to harvest the teas. I can't pick up coal though. I'd love to pick up coal. There's a lot of good loot, especially in Hush River. There's combat pants, ear wrap, bedroll, hacksaw. All that stuff is all in caves.
My fingers feel numb.
Are we now too heavy? No, we're fine. Oh snap. All right. Let's go, folks. Things are getting serious. Do you have any beginner tips for this game? Well, there's kind of two options. You can start with story mode, and that will sort of hold your hand a bit and give you an idea of how the game works. Or you can jump right into survival and say start with Voyager or Pilgrim, which is the easier settings, and it will sort of give you a bit more leeway to learn the game. But at the end of the day, you just sort of have to try, and don't be afraid of death, because every death is a lesson, and that's just how this lovely game works. All right, up we go. Northern Lakes looks like the Long Dark. I just saw one quick trailer, and it was basically like someone running in a blizzard to a fire, but it looks like Long Dark, but a bit more of a realistic graphic set. What is Secret Tree in Milton Basin? There's a spot in Milton Basin checkered where you can run through the wall, and there's a tree in this like secret cave, and you can set up a snow shelter and a fire in there, and it's permanently sheltered. I'm glad I saved a coal. Is it going to be enough, though? Uh-oh. This is insane, folks. We'll get these guys later, if I can remember. Minus 15, it's fine. A Sharper with the cheer. Thank you, A Sharper. Yeah, Summit hype. We're doing okay on this file. We're off to a good start. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to's.
On, little fire.
It's a hidden tree. Yeah, it's basically a little cheesy safety spot. Oh.
Come on.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard Astrid that angry before. Did you hear her? Oh my goodness. I feel shame. Whoa.
Fire.
She did not want to fail. Come on. I can't even replicate that. She's so angry. Yeah, Astrid is not impressed with me. All right. Let's start off by throwing some water down and warming up with an hour snooze. This is just so we don't die here. Okay, heal that hypothermia risk, heal that pain. Actually, we need more water, don't we? Especially if we're gonna make like mass amounts of coffee. Oh my goodness. All right, folks. And now we loot. Now we loot. I didn't even check my hacksaw condition. Need to see her throw a rock when she does that? Yeah. Hiccups. Excuse me, folks. I think I'm gonna drink some of that soda pop here. We gotta celebrate the summit with the summit soda. Am I right? Don't you have a can of food that would give a second can? I don't have a, what do you call it? Can opener. I don't have a can opener or a knife, so I smash the can and I'm not able to use it after.
This'll come in handy.
We got socks. We got our wool socks. One pair. It's better than nothing. So this is what's on the summit. You got clothes, you got food, you have coffee, tea, ear wrap, decent toque. Oh, another ski jacket.
Kinda heavy.
Oh, folks, this is it. This is happening. Look at us. Perfect. Okay, let's check that hacksaw. 46%. But we have a toolkit, so we can repair it. We can repair that hacksaw. Just want to keep this on me so I don't miss any loot. There's that stim that we used up. Here's the, I think this is the coffee container. Oh yeah, the ear wrap. I didn't even put it on. I didn't even put it on. Let's throw that ear wrap on our head.
Trees? 'Cause I'm gonna eat a tree.
We're eating trees tonight, folks. What a time to be alive. Cindy, not on Interloper. There is a chance for a hacksaw to spawn, like on this crate here. Or maybe even this one. But I don't see it, so I don't think I got it. Where's my... Oh, okay. So we got a... A-Town has just subscribed. A-Town has been subbed for 1 year. What? Holy smokes. A-Town, thank you so much for that support. That is insane. 1 year. Pog. Yeah, throw some hype in the chat for that 1 year. The 1 year. Holy smokes. Thank you, A-Town. That is amazing. Appreciate you. Rainbow Moon. You got the Rainbow Moon. Wow. Well played. Yeah, the 1 year badge. Nice job. I know, 1 year too. My goodness. But thank you again, A-Town. I really do appreciate it. All right, we have a bandage. We have... Oh, right. We need the stuff that's over here. Smashy, smashy. Oh yeah, the pumpkins last Halloween. That's right. All right, let's grab our matches. So we got 2 boxes of matches.
Town feels like an empty pit.
That, I think, is it for loot. There is actually... Hold on. Let's do this. There is loot in here. I think we get a scrap metal. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. Alright, let's pick that up.
I am too tired to
And then
think
we're gonna
straight.
throw a whole whack of fuel in here. So we got 9 hours on this fire. Why did we grab this flare gun? Shoot.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh well, it's fine. All right, what's for dinner tonight? What shall we eat, folks? I will dig in on some crackers. Scrap in the crate you pointed at to have that. Oh, is that the one? Okay. Let's see. I think I can grab it. We'll just grab it real quick. All right, you're right. There it is. So I don't need the rope, but we got the scrap, which is worth something to me. Okay, we'll drink soda pops. Yeah, we're still at it, my hire. We're still at it. Why does this plane have cured animal hides escargot? Great question. That I do not have an answer to. On the other difficulties, you can find all sorts of stuff. Like there's one crate that literally has like 8 lanterns in it, and that's it. So there's all sorts of loot in these crates. All right, who's good at math? Is this gonna give me 9 hours? Let's put some more fuel in it. I want a 10-hour snooze. Wait, hold on. One more. We want birch tea on board first.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
There we go. Now we're gonna be in good shape. Oh, hold on. Folks, we have herbal tea too. There we go. So this should actually help pick my health up a little bit. Isn't it 1.5 times when consistent? I think it is, and two... Whoa. Oh, 2 minutes? Wow, that was close. Okay. Yikes. Yes, I don't quite know the math, but we have fire starting 3, which gives us, I think, a 25%. Or is it 10%? 10% longer. Yeah, that was close. Should give you 12 hours for an 8-hour. Who knows? Maybe the wind blew it out. Let's think about this.
Starving.
Yikes. Okay, we're back.
Getting cold.
Don't worry, we're fine. Astrid is in good hands, I promise. No danger, none whatsoever. Let's see, another cattail, and we'll go for the full amount. 4 hours. Fire is going, soup is done, your day is complete. Nice, Cindy. Well, enjoy it. Put your feet up, relax. Let's do 4 hours. Hopefully this blizzard cuts it out here. What's the temperature out there? It's cold. It's gonna be nice now. Does dropping a can of food to warm it up still? Yes, it does. Yeah, you still smash the can. So if I were to put a can down by the fire, it would be smashed up. Let's put this back where it belongs.
We need to find food.
Why can't I see it? There we go. Okay. Okay. We have some stuff to do now. I should be making water while I do this. Oops. Is there some kind of predictable algorithm for weather? Not really. It's kind of unpredictable. Like for an example, you can wait to say around noon, and usually at noon there's a change in weather. So if you like plan it out, usually in the evenings it's a bit warmer. So your nicest time of day to travel is late afternoon, early evening. That's when the weather's pretty much at its best.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, we got an hour and 20. I think I need more wood. So let's drink a tea. Build another fire. I'm gonna light a torch and take it with me. And then we're gonna go grab some more. I think that water's dead. Oh, no. Yep. Oops.
I'll die if I don't get some food soon.
Is there any more small crates? Can I see anything here? It's so dark. Yeah, I think I'm done for small crates. Wait, did I get a fire striker? I did. I didn't even look. It's 73%. I didn't even check. Okay, the only reason I'm doing this is to give me a bit of leeway so I can hang out here until it's nice out. Okay, so now we can make some water or some coffee. This will help. I'll do a few cans, a few cups, I mean. Come on. Why is it so hard to place a bedroll here? It's all the same ground. Those combat boots are great, but they are heavy. Yeah, I will switch them out to work boots if I find work boots, probably. For sure. Okay, let's just slowly regain some health. We will sleep. We will make water. I'm limping along with one can though right now, so it's kind of a tough situation for my water. You gotta go? Oh, well, thank you for hanging out. Really decent. Hope to see you again. I'm streaming every day, so feel free to tune in. Stop by anytime. We're here. Oh, we got a heist? Captain Cindy's getting their crew together. You know he wants to. Okay. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. Are pots rare in Interloper? Not really, but they're usually inside in the kitchens. So the outdoor pots, they're kind of hard to find. There are definitely a few, but there's like guaranteed pot spawns as well in different areas, but they're inside. All right, folks, it's starting to look nice. Let's check the temps. What are we at out here? We'll also check the corpses before I forget. You can't go inside. Yeah, so I'm really limited. Normally, though, the pots are pretty easy to come by. I'll get a second can for sure eventually, but for now, I'm limping. We're limping along. Me think it's our, but me heart belongs to the sea. Yes, that's right. What is the pirate's favorite letter? I know that joke. Good one. You'd think it's R, but it's the sea that the pirates love. All right, stick run. Hey, Cindy, Violacious, A Sharper, and Summer for the win. Nice job, team. Well played. Okay. Let's go check the corpse for syrup. I missed it last time. I actually just totally forgot and didn't even go see this corpse. Wait, what? Okay, I guess I gotta go. I can't go that way. I have to go this way. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Get up there. We're getting cold, Astrid. It's not what we want.
Cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Just want to lay down for a bit? Why? Okay, let's quickly lay down for a minute. Oh, 20 minutes left? Uh-oh.
Where can I find something to eat?
All right, maple syrup?
Thank you. I could use this.
We got the double syrup spawn. I think that must be like a thing. 'Cause, that's happened multiple times for me. So we got some double syrup. Maple syrup warmed my heart. Okay. We're gonna go for another hour of sleep. One more cattail. Oh, there you go. Actually, let's have some syrup. Why not? We've earned it. Oh, it's 37%. Let's do it anyways. Nice job. Okay. We're gonna get 1 hour of sleep. 1 hour of sleep, folks. Get a save point, and unfortunately, that's where we're gonna end it. So next stream, we'll be starting on the summit. We'll be starting up on that summit. 23 minutes on the fire. Great job, Astrid. We did okay today. GG. Thanks for the stream. My husband can drink syrup too. Oh no, Cindy. I don't know if that's something to be proud of. It's a skill for sure, but it's one I keep quiet. But thank you everyone for joining me. This has been an awesome start to this challenge. I couldn't have had a better first day. Yeah, it's been huge. 10 out of 10. Would do it again. But thank you, folks. I appreciate everyone hanging out. We had a lot of support tonight. The subs, the bits, the follows. It's been an adventure. So stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow. Regular stream time, and then Thursday, folks, we've got the Dark Walker event launching. So Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. I'm gonna stream late, so tune in. See us again playing some Long Dark. Until next time, though, folks, let's find someone to raid. Let's go on over to Athenon. Looks like Athenon's playing some Long Dark. Feel free to join me. Otherwise, go off on your own adventures, and we'll catch up soon, folks. Leroy, Violacious, Veggie Chops, Duke, Darnell, Cindy, Summer, Stasia, Snow Orchid, all you lovely, lovely people. Thank you, all you beautiful humans, for hanging out with me, making my day that much cheerier and brighter. Hey, Sharper, you as well. Thank you for being here. All the lurkers lurking in the shadows, you too. You really are the backbone of any Twitch channel. Mercurium, hello, Veggie Shop, Cindy. All right, folks, let's go on over and take all this positive energy to Athenon. And I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks again, folks. Bye for now.